What up? Forward again. What up, G? Yeah, ready to go again? You know we ready. Stay ready. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? More, G. What it do? Say what's good, everything. What up, G? Yeah, we back. We front. We arm. We leg. We fist. We mind. We heart. You right. You right, G. That's what I'm talking about. You say you ready? That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. On my high for more. What's up? What's up? Because I don't want to be with people who ain't with me, G. No. What up? Hey. Hey. That's like somebody talking all this stuff, but then when the fight happened, they ain't nowhere to be found. Don't let these social media people fool you and trick you and get your emotions up. Get your emotion rise like they care about your ancestry. Don't let people get your emotions rised up like they care about what you really went through. Anybody interested in this shirt? You already know it's all love, G. You know I got love for my sisters, right? Right there. You know, family gonna hook you up. That mmocapparel.com right here. It's gonna lead you right here as soon as you click it. You know, got plenty of them things available. Got hoodies and all that. Frank James been clowning. James family been clowning, dog. I got that from my brother, dog. You know, but yeah, you know, got plenty of them things. That right there, even right there, that's how I see it right there. That culture for you buddies don't know. Hold on, my bad. Hold on, my bad. That's this right here. It's another form of it. That's has MMOC in it, which is Mental Magic Omniverse City. Just so people know. More, G. What's up to all the fan band? You know, but yeah, you people be talking all that stuff out here, dog, but they'll leave you hanging. You know, we ain't leaving you can see. What's up, G? Oh, no, I'm a logger, G. You see, we getting our people ready. And it's a mental thing, spirit and mental thing. Got to get our people mind and spirit right. Get our people mind and spirit right. Everything will be cool. It don't matter what these people trying to do. Our house going to be in order. Our family going to be in order. Our mind going to be in order. It don't matter what they try to throw at us. You get what I'm saying? We're going to be in order. We know who and what we are. We know how to operate. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole reason of why we do what we do. And we don't want to operate like colonists. So like I said, as I speak to people, you know, you might not be aware that you're in a cult. I once got free from that cult. Many people in this video got free from that cult. So we're not coming against nothing that you do, right? But we are here to educate and to make sure that people are aware of what's going on in that world. You see what I'm saying? Because we can eliminate a lot of the things that's going on in this world that don't necessarily need to happen with knowledge and applying it. Learning it is one thing. Applying it is a whole nother ballpark. And we're going to go through a lot of these things. You know what I'm saying? Just vibing or just talking. Just, like I said, as a family. As a family, yeah, they're going to be probably tripping with the video because they know we about to go in, you know, bridging it all together, giving what it is that they couldn't give to us. Real love, real knowledge, real understanding. If you inboxed us or messaged us within the past day, we're going to reply later on. We've been out here. Because like I said, when I come out here, my family out here is with me too. They support me also. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be grateful. You know, we all stop work to do this so we could be there. You get what I'm saying? We all be. So now we're going to reach into you, G. We got you covered. And we do thank you. Honorably, humbly, as they would say. You get my drift for reaching in. Truly do. Welcome to the fam bound. Get what I'm saying? Anybody interested in these works? No, you don't have to learn with us. No, you don't have to come to our courses or none of that. Like, as you can see, the information is out there. We put the information right out there, you know, and we focus on a lot of things. We break down a lot of things so we fully know ourselves and know how to really love each other and treat each other and be at a time like this. Keep this in mind. If you're interested in books, email us at mentalmagicomniverse@gmail.com or inbox us at our Mental Magic page that's right here where I'm actually at. Like, this is my page particularly, but you can go straight to the Mental Magic page. Hold on. I'm going to pin it to the top. I'm going to show you some OG. You think that's impressive. Wait till you see some. Hold on. Wait till you see some of these other things I'm finna show you. I'm going to go through it real quick. Right there. Here goes some of the books that we got. These are the books that we did over the past years. They cover space once again. Hold on. I'm going to get to it, G. I got you. All right. Nature. We truly go over this. Animals. Truly go over this. mentalmagicomniverse@gmail.com. I'm going to be able to pin it in a minute. Pretty sure it's going to come from the page Ancestry, and this goes for everybody. This applies to anybody who got eyes, anybody who got ears, and anybody who got a heart and want to know spirituality. My ancient standpoint to understand how sacred your body was and how you were honored back then. So you know how to be honored now. We go over our spirit, black and white, and we also go over our complexions to understand why we are the complexion that we are, and that we are one body but different grades. Just like you got a colorful rainbow on this side, which is in spirit, you also got this fleshly rainbow. You get my drift, which all makes us one family. Believe it or not, that does not mean we're all going to love each other. Does your family love each other? No, because there's no order in the house. Though it has nothing to do with complexion and none of that. It's because people ain't learning, people ain't growing, and people ain't applying that knowledge, numerology. People ain't applying that heart and what God gave them, science, you know what I'm saying? So it does cover all of these things, whether you want to use this for homeschooling, relationship, and all that, history, her story, it covers all of that, man. Right? And they can still be in school and all that. We're not going against none of these things. We just going to tell the truth, though. If they're against truth, that's on them. Geography, right? Really telling the truth about it. Not just giving you false maps and teaching you about that, but never teaching you about the sacred part of geometry. You get what I'm saying? Or geography. Get my drift? Civics. So we understand order. We understand how to really respect. So our world won't just be going crazy. You get what I'm saying? We can't help if they look cold and world going crazy. That's what people was doing back then when we were just trying, as you can see, what we trying to do. We trying to learn, grow, and love each other. People just coming around hating. People just coming around. All of that type of stuff. Nah, everybody is a being. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna delete that for a minute. Hold on. Just to let you know, all the different races you can try to come up with your disrespectful terms for, but you don't like when they do it to you, though. See? If you want something to stop, then why don't you stop first? Why don't we learn who beings are? They all everything comes from the same being, the creator, and it's different shades of it. And on top of that, there's just the fleshly body that was broken down, because you're only breaking down that body once you start making up names, spells, and not having any understanding of your own family. You're being ignorant to them because of your little ghostly family you got attached to through your spells. Spirit family you got attached to through your spells. Your brain can only pick up alpha beta frequencies. So now, not realizing your ancestors did not speak alpha beta, I wonder who you communicate with when you having your thoughts. I wonder who you communicate with when you're trying to interpret things and understand things. I wonder who you communicate with. I wonder who communicating with you, because there was only a set of group of people that was super racist, super hateful of all kinds, that spoke that language you speaking. And I wonder what brainwaves you tuning into. Information pinned to the top of the video. There it go, family. It's our Mental Magic page. Get my drift? You sparking stuff up you ain't even ready for. Because like I said, if somebody come after me, you ain't nowhere to be found. Like I said, I'm real about this. If somebody really come at you, G, I'm there for you. Like I said, my family take risks with this. Her story, you get what I'm saying? So nah, we're not ignorant about that. We know about our family and all that. And we really come at demons and real stuff. Language art, so we understand spelling and not just out there spelling no colonist spells like racist people do, but talk about the people that gave them their language, gave them their mind, gave them their interpretation, gave them everything they got in the way. Get my drift? And they don't realize how to either support their own, build with their own, or disconnect from the colonization, and how to really segregate like their ancestors taught them to. You get my drift? What you thought? What you thought? Spell breaking? Really learning that? Because that's what a lot of people don't know how to do. Break that spell. Decoding plus more. It's a lot of things going on in this world people don't know about. And as we take on this mind, man, trust me, you'll see a new world. Trust me. These the books right here. That's what you're talking about right there. All of these are different separate books. This is 360 book. 720 book, and we got a whole new set of courses going on right now too. So if you don't want to learn with us and grow with us, we do record all this. These are audios, PDFs. We do have video form too. Like I said, go through all these imageries, break them down for you. Now, there's not just about just, guessing if you know. It's like, nah, filling you in, man. Us as suns and moons need to be filled in. That's how we overcome the world. And we fill each other in with our sound. We fill each other in with what we see, what we show. We fill each other in with our feelings and our emotions. That's why it's important to be real about this. These are a lot of the spelling courses to help get us past the alpha beta brainwaves, so we can really be able to pick up better frequencies from each other, instead of us having to go around playing mind games with each other like people in that cult do all day, putting spells on each other. And we can put our spirit on each other. We got a lot of love in us. The C section right here, this the D courses. You know, you see, just keep going down, on and on and on, and learning about all of us. So there's a more colorful world instead of just black and white, okay? There's a lot more colors out there. You get what I'm saying? People be like, man, it blew my mind. It what? It blew my mind. You don't see what you just said? Oh, never mind, they spelled it different. Oh, but your brain doesn't change different colors. Your brain, hold on, your brain doesn't change to different colors. When you get to these different levels, hold on. You say something blew your mind. Blew your mind. You said something blew your mind. And what does the moon resemble in your physical human body, as they call it? We call it Moomyan body. Oh, the brain. Blew your mind. Because your brain goes through all of these different fashions. You get my drift? And it picks up those colors. It picks up those vibrations. It picked up those signals. How you think you got them? It picked them up. See? You're really a clear being. Little do people know. You get my drift? That's why I can pick up all of these things. Your ancestors know. So what about reading your mind? Well, that's what everybody do. That's exactly what you learn how to do. When you read a book, that's what you're reading, your mind. Nobody really reads the book. What you're reading is your understanding of your mind. That's what people really learn. Along with other things. Don't get it twisted. You get my drift? Another book. Another book. Everybody mind reads. When you're reading a book, you're not reading what they thought. You're making your own interpretation. You get my drift? Oh, you said, what about a red mind? Well, then you read something. You know what I'm saying? It's all the different languages. All the different vibrations. These are different vibrations. We can go over it in class. You know, where there's intelligent people that all want to learn. I don't want to just give my information to colonists and people who trying to hurt us still. People who don't got no good interest in their heart. People that don't got no manners. You know, people that don't care to get to know us and none of that type of stuff. Like this ain't, we still the way we used to be. You get my drift? I don't know what other people doing. It's dangerous to us. You see how that culture misusing our stuff? That culture got people thinking the eye is evil, but your body got an eye. The sky is an eye. That culture got people thinking that all these symbols are evil, but then people can't put that same energy on the people that's evil because it be their aunts, it be their uncles, it be their mamas, it be their daddies, it be their children, it be their cousins, it be their nieces, it be their nephews. That's why. So they rather hate our ancestor symbolism that we once used to really build this world and really got them in the comfort of their home to this day. But no thanks to us, right? We not these people. Nah, we didn't get our brains through our ancestry. Nah, you hold on. You might wake up today. Hold on. You might wake up today and even look like one, right? Hold on. I'm gonna pay that. You might wake up today and even look like one. Nah, it ain't you ain't got nothing to do with them. Nah, man. There's no reason why you look like some of these people, and even the people that don't still kin to them. Nah, G. Nah, you got to go get a DNA test. You got to get in line. You got to do the new thing. You get what I'm saying? You got to do what they don't even do, you know, and then you'll be accepted. You know, where's your proof of who you are? You're not the proof of who you are. So you got their flesh and their features, but not their brain. Well, what get passed down from you? What get passed down from the parents? What was the Bible talking about when it talked about two becoming one flesh? Took her the plug, dog. The culture have turned things around. That's what we're going to talk about. Because I want people to have real love. You get my drift? Yeah, they give a blood sacrifice to find out who they are and where they from. That's kind of crazy to me. You get my drift? How y'all doing, man? Everybody's coming in. They're not going by God's love. Because God's love allows, it shows you, God shows you what it agrees with. Because when two come together and they make a child, that brain is in that child. You passed on your brain fully. The father passed on its brain fully, and that's how you have two brains in you. That came from the first ever brains that there was. That's why there's so much within your brain to unlock. That's why they don't want you knowing about your brain. Here's the hard copies of the courses that we have too. In case anybody wanted any hard copies too. We got those coming in the future. I mean, you can order it now, but I mean, it's going to cost a whole lot more and all that because, like I said, we're not trying to, we're trying to do it in a way where we could just try to help our people as much as possible and as fast as possible. So just if you want the hard copies and all that, but no, we don't. Right now we getting the PDF forms out, the audio forms out, and the video forms out. I don't think nothing about it. I don't have nothing against nothing. I worry about mental magic and I focus on that. I don't speak on other people's cultures really like that. You get what I'm saying? Learn about mental magic. I talk about what my ancestors used. This is what my ancestors used. It's the magic of my ancestry. And you see what my ancestry is, right? So, as I unlocked my brain and learned who I was, because you don't know who you are when you first get here. Keep this in mind. But we do have PDF form, audio form, and video form. That's what all these books are about. Right here. We'll talk about that. Email us. The information is pinned on the video. Because we really just charge what it costs to get the books made. We're trying to actually invest in the equipment ourselves so our people can make the books ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go through like Amazon or any of them type of big companies that don't really care about our struggle. They don't really care about our people. They don't really care about our ancestry and just try to link with us to make money. Like I'm trying to get away from going that route. That's the only reason we don't have that many hard copies and we just got the PDF, audio, and video form. But if you want the hard copies, like I said, you can email us at mentalmagicomniverse@gmail.com or you can also inbox us. But remember, the hard copies still come with the audio and the video form. So keep that in mind. We're still getting a lot of the books together. Keep that in mind. But if you want something like what you just saw, yes, we do have that available. For the spell breaking and everything. Gonna come with the audio and the video too. Keep that in mind. Yep. But look, again, these are scripture science books. So these are breaking down scriptures, but not from a colonist mind. I mean from our ancestral mind. Because we had Bibles and we were very spiritual before these demons came along and tried to tell us what things meant. Before these demons came along and tried to tell us what our own works mean. Before these demons came along and switched up our stuff. And now we don't know what we read and we don't know what we correlated to. And they really honoring some demonic stuff. You get what I'm saying? Huh? Hold on one moment. Yeah, I love that you say that, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the point. You see? That possession. You see what that possession do? You worry about how I'm looking. You're a grown man. Ooh, block. You're a grown man. That's what they worried about. What you look like physically. You can't. It's not me. It's not me. It's a part of me. It's not me. But that's kind of nasty that you're worried about my physical body and what I look like. And not worried about my mind and what that looks like. You got one like these in you? You know what this means? Do your mind go blank when you see this? Mine don't. Huh? Do your mind go blank when you see this, or is the first thing you interpret as colonist terms? Oh, Mayan calendar! No. Liar. Aztec. No. Liar. Liar. You talking to one right now. Liar. Moomyan right in your face. Liar. 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 Make sure you spell it properly if you want to talk to one of us. And come around us acting like you know something. You're going to get embarrassed. You get my drift? You're going to get your feelings hurt. You're going to get your little world broken apart. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, worry about my body, not my mind. Boy, I'm loyal. Boy, I'm honorable. You worry about cute people being around you that'll cut your neck. Cute creatures, boy. Cute creatures are vicious and deadly. You think the Creator didn't make us that way? Huh? Y'all better stop playing with people. Y'all better stop following people that just pretty physically, but they done crossed over everybody they done came across. They ain't got no real love and loyalty to really go for it or show for it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it just because somebody lonely about themselves, they was evil or this, that. Nah, dog. You can end up lonely or this, that, trying to love people. But a lot of people ain't lonely because they was trying to love people. A lot of people lonely because they were trying to put their little magic on people and niggas didn't fall for it. That's the reality. That's the reality. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's what's really going on, and I want people to get their help. You see what I'm saying? They more so seeking for something they ain't willing to give. It ain't spirituality, but all them believe in God. So many of them believe God is there to save them. Boy, what type of evil stuff you doing? My God saves others. I don't need saving. Get my drift? I don't need. Boy, what type of God you serving? Your God got to save you from all the stuff you down here doing? Our children grow up knowing they need to learn. They don't need to be saved. They need to keep protecting. They need to be honorable. All this other stuff that the real principle things, man. People in that culture crazy. And I'm going to be honest, because they going to sit back in this video and not say it out their mouth, but still be calling me crazy. And they think I don't have an ear to hear that. I'm sorry. I'm not just attached to the physical, G. Get out your possession. Get my drift. Get out your possession. If you get connected to me in any form of fashion and you say it, guess what? I heard it. I heard it, good or bad. It's a certain level of line of privacy that only the creator can hear. Don't get it twisted. That only the creator gonna allow itself to hear. But nah, I don't never want you to get it twisted and think I can't really hear. It's certain things that I'm gonna be able to hear. And it's because it's gonna come out your actions. It's gonna pour out your actions. See that G? That ear? It's gonna come out your actions. You can say one thing, but one thing is another thing gonna show. G? See the G right there, left there? See, I'm aligned on both sides, dog. My breath up under me really does align with the breath above me. My eye is right. You get my drift? I'm looking at you the proper way I'm supposed to be. I'm hearing you the proper way I'm supposed to. I'm feeling you the proper way nah. I've elevated and did what I needed to do. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Can't unite no people if you ain't united. Get my drift? If you ain't within yourself, you divided thinking you a man or a woman. That's division. You got two brains for a reason, and one of them brains came from your mama or your daddy. So how you one gender? Oh, going by the flesh again. My bad. Didn't the Bible say that's carnal-minded? Osiris. Did the Bible say that's carnal-minded? It's just for people that believe in the Bible, correct? Oh, you ain't walking in spirit. You walking in man. You walking in woman. That's what that mean. Huh? What's up? I thought spirit ain't had nothing to do with flesh, G. That voice up under. What you saying, though? You cursing me with your voice up under? And just because you keep out the words, whole trick, bitch, this, that, you think you ain't cursing me? Boy, they ain't tell you what spells and curses was. Let's learn, y'all. Hold on. Let me bring out a dictionary. I'm going to have to bring out a dictionary. Do I need to whip out a dictionary paper? Do I need to use that anything you say or use will be used, or anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law? In a what? Court. You know what they call the moon? A court. You know there's multiple ways to spell court? Anything you saying, and that inner voice matters. Oh, that inner voice matters, big baby. It matters. It matters. Alignment matters. A lot of people ghost because they don't back up their terms. It don't hold no weight. It don't hold no spirit. They saying that stuff to hypnotize you, and that's what that culture learned spelling to do. I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to protect you as I tell you that. I ain't trying to get no followers or no views or no nothing. Because if you ain't going to learn, grow, be honorable, be truthful, be all these things that I am, dog, I don't. Okay, cool. All right. You get my drip, took out the plug, dog. Oh, man. I'm about to go to the dictionary in a minute. How my family doing? What's up? Say you God if you know right from wrong. If not, then you in training. You're in learning. That's all. You're in learning. You're in training. You're on your way. You better than that. We Mohamedans, G. It's even better than that. You ain't even got it because God is spelled G-O-D-D. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put they spell on you because they'd be mad if you really did say you something that, you know, they little spell. They spell it wrong. Spell it G-O-D-D. Yeah, Star Tender got to pour me up. You know, took out the plug. About to go in, dog. In what? Spirit. You know, sound, vision, feelings, but I ain't got to touch you. We was doing this back in the temples. Get it? We still doing it right now in the temple. Welcome to the temple. Mental Magic Omniverse, welcome to the temple. And it means you good and evil. To know what God is, and to understand what God is, yes, you are that. Yes, you are. You are good and evil, and you can make that choice. You are good and evil. To certain people, you good, and to certain people, you evil. Huh? You reflect that, huh? That's what God does. That's why God chooses to be on that black and that white side, Jay. Oh, yeah, Jay. Affects them emotions and them energies. And yes, you are, G. And we could turn this whole world around if we want at any given moment. And I look at you as such. I'd rather view you as that than a nigga. I'd rather view you as that than a bitch, hoe, trick, hoe, slut. I'd rather view you as that than a black man or a black woman or a white man or a white woman or a... Nah, dog. Because now your responsibilities have dropped. But once you understand what it is you truly are and what your ancestors was trying to truly tell you, hold on. Your ancestors told you in first core, because you know these different rib cages are cores, like core, a core. They spell it a little different though. First core, we spell it the right way. They don't. We put the E in. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16, know ye not that you are the temple of God and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? But people think that God is in those buildings. I'm not saying God can't be, but they also invoking ghosts too. They say it. Just because you put the word holy in front of it don't mean it ain't no ghost, because a lot of people don't even know what the word holy mean. They spell it different. Has something to do with the moon being whole, you becoming whole. Learning about yourself, the ins and outs about yourself. That's why the Bible has different breakdowns of your senses, and it talks about the eye of God. It's the eye of God. Ain't no man make this. Ain't no man make this. That coat talk about these beings like they objects and like they not the beings that gave them the eye to see. You get my drift? You got vision without eyes. That's how you can see in what you call your dreams. That ain't in your dreams. If you start looking up what these words mean, you'll stop using them. Dream is another word for illusion. Dream is another word for hallucination. Dream is another word for a lot of bad things. It's not a good thing. Vision is a whole nother story. That's why Luke 11, chapter 34, talk about the light of the body is the eye. It never mentioned two eyes. Psalms chapter 32, verse 8, talks about God instructing you with thine eye. That's why we all got a vision. How you think you was led here? Huh? You think God ain't watching? That's who can see you when you ain't thinking you being seen. When you think you by yourself, yet you can remember something that popped up. Who brought that up? You ain't trying to think about it. You ain't trying to see it. But something bring it up, huh? Who is that? Who is that? It don't need YouTube. It don't need a Facebook. It just needs your eye. Oh, okay. Okay. Break this text down, huh? Righteous. Know that how they spell righteous? They spell riches. I don't know what they spell. Righteous is about being right chess. Exactly what the word says. Right chest. You know, like when they made us pledge and we had to put our hands where? Over our right chest. I pledge allegiance to the flag. And what's your right chest? The United States. Well, we used to pledge to our ancestry. We used to pledge to each other. We used to pledge. Yes, we did. Oh, yes, we did. That's why the writing is on the right chest. It's about being right chest. That's why you also speak about being in your right mind. Boy, you're in your right mind. Body language. See how they gave you a different spell, though? I'm going to let people laugh, and we finna get deep with this. Let's look up spells real quick so we can see. Because the spells are ancient. The thing is, the understanding is new. They gave you a new mind. Spells is ancient. This is a book of spelling. These are spells, y'all. Dictionary and number spells. Where the images? Where the images? That's how you don't pray your right brain and left brain. This how you get in communication with demons that didn't even like your ancestors. No matter what your complexion is. Even people who claim to be Caucasians don't realize they're part of the family. Get my drift? Even people that don't, that say they're Mexican don't even really believe they're part of the family. Even people that believe that most people don't, all these people don't believe they're part of the family. I ain't talking about all, of course, because we got a bunch of family in here that's of all different kinds, but we all are the same kind. See? Oh, we finna go in on it, G. Oh, we finna learn and grow, G. And we stick with each other, and we stick for each other. We don't all believe in the same God to save us. We all actually listen and hear and, you know, really live that life. And we're going to give you images and stuff. So you don't have to just go by my spells or my belief, nor you're going to have to do fake research and go into their fake websites because they are liars. You don't have to go to their books. They're liars. You won't have to go to their mind. They're liars. They lied on your history. It wasn't even there. But you think I was? Not my physical flesh, no. The mind within me is older than you think. The mind within you is older than you think. You think you just pick up the frequencies and signals of your daddy and mother. You just like your mama and your daddy. Okay. Okay. Now, not etymology. This is mental magic. Even etymology lies to a degree. They're putting spells on where they claim some came from and still never telling you where your spells come from. They're just giving, that's how they put their mind in you. Remember the Bible even say, let this mind be in you? That's how colonists put their mind in us. That's why they teach us their colonialism in school. Every last one of us can go to school and learn their form of history. Every last one of us can go to their schools and learn their form of spelling. Every last one of us can sit in the same room and learn their form of stuff, right? But back then we had omniversal teaching, see? The first thing you learn about when you go to their schools is a Mason. George Washington and Christopher Columbus. But we even birthed them. The Moomyans. That's why the Bible even talks about in Genesis chapter 3 verse 6, and the eyes of them both were open. What it's talking about? The brains, the mind within you. That's why their hands are up. The hands up represent something. And they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. This is deeper than masonry. That's they talking about Adam and Eve. Now this deeper than masonry. You see it in stone? Do you see the apron? Do you see our apron with the X on it? You see our apron with the X on it? And that black man represents spirit. So we taught even Caucasians this for people to think that we're divided. No, this is deeper than, and there was people of all complexions in on that. This is what people don't get. This is why a person of both complexions will pull up and beat your ass today. It's the same mind in them. People missing it. The slave mentality. People missing it. Hold on. Let me show you a historical picture so you understand how deep this go. So you understand whose side to really be on. And there's a mental side to be on, not a physical side to pick. Because two minds going to always exist. Even the world that we leave behind. Egyptians are Moammyans to us. We don't divide them by spells. The colonists did that. Egyptians did use C and they used K. That's a lie. That's a lie. Our ancestors did use C and K. We use all of these same symbolisms. That's a lie. Moammyans use all them symbolisms. That is a lie. You get my drift? Stop just saying stuff. Know history. Know your history. Know what really happened. So when you open your mouth, you're letting something out versus just saying something to turn people against somebody. Because like I said, a lot of y'all talk that talk on Facebook. But if I had to really fight in this, that, are you really going to be there for me? A lot of y'all don't even want to support me now. How you going to be there for me afterwards? Stop. Stop playing games. You don't even want to support me through Facebook. You really going to support me in real life? Please, don't bring this stuff up. Get what I'm saying? I know we look alike physically. That don't mean nothing to me. Look at that. People of all complexions sat down, redid our map. See? In our society, we teach that this is the map of the world. Sacred geometry, like our ancestors said. It's called Geo for a reason. That represents Earth. Navigation, 0 to 360. As original cross. You see them? They were making a map. This people of all complexions. People of all complexions. Masons. I'm not talking about Masons like they're bad. We were helping them build their society. That's why they had to come learn. People of all kinds. You got to learn too. Get my drift? Get my drift? That's how you can have the same mind of a colonist, even if your flesh is the same as mine. It don't mean nothing, man. Look how you probably treat me like a colonist. Because it's deeper than that. Get my drift? Hold on. It's deeper than that. Let me show you why they came to certain areas when they came over here. There's certain things that we had set up on all these lands, like the mounts and everything we taught at these great places. Hold on. Hold on one moment. Let me find this mound particularly to show you the letter and symbolism for people that think they're using alpha, beta, and English. And I thank you for that. I thank you. Just being here is important. Just learning is important. Just growing is important. Liking the video, sharing the video is important. Learning this and delivering it to your family, even if you don't want to deliver it through me or, so to speak, and bond with me, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? If you want to support on a physical level, or on a financial level, on a funding level, because we really do help our people with this, feel free. That's where you go. Straight to Mental Magic. If you want to support book-wise, we're going to get to that next. There's a lot of ways to support us because everybody got different ways. We one body, though. We got a GoFundMe right there. It's right on our Mental Magic page. As soon as you click on Mental Magic, it's right there. You get my drift? Because a lot of people talk that talk, but ain't nowhere to be found when the time really comes. PayPal, mentalmagicomniverse@gmail.com. Cash App, I am MMO, which is Mental Magic Omniverse. GoFundMe right there. And we've been doing this for thousands of videos. Here's our actual YouTube. If you want to go there, it's not like we're going to be on here too much. We're just going to be uploading the thousands of videos we did over Facebook that has been taken down through time. Still the same knowledge, doesn't change. Just bringing this knowledge out. And if you want to support and get our books or any of these type of things or join our courses, you can email us at mentalmagicomniverse@gmail.com. It's the same as that email right there for our PayPal and all of that. mentalmagicomniverse@gmail.com. If you want to join our actual courses that we have coming up in the future, or if you want to get these courses that we've already done in the past and covered all of these things that we're going over even now and talking about as a family. Here's our dates coming up for their fake year of 2021, year 0 for us, of our MMOC courses. Here's our dates for our scripture science, if you want to be a part of that. So, yeah, I mean, we got a lot of work to do, a lot of growing to do. Here's our books right here if you want to support, if you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to help your family, it will help you. Right? It's not no one way thing. This is universal. Not only just help you and I, this is about helping the world too. Because if the time that we spend together ain't built towards really building and helping the world, we just both kind of wasted our time, G. But we got a lot to go over. How y'all doing, man? And I thank y'all for even asking. I truly do. I truly do. You know, thank y'all for even valuing my time. Because I'm pretty sure there's plenty that don't. Hey, what's up? Thank y'all that value the works. We really did put in works. They got us blinded to not see the works. They got us blinded. We don't hear sound doctrine. We only hear spell doctrine. Right? I'm finna go in this dictionary real quick. What do they say a spell is in Webster's dictionary? Watch how they have different definitions. This is spells though. How do you have different definitions for the same word? So does that eliminate the other definition? This is what learning should have been about. They got us to believe we learned about spelling just because we learned how to calculate and process things the way the colonists do. You get what I'm saying? We don't necessarily say visions either. I'm just saying there's just a better replacement. Enhance your vision instead of, you know, your dreams, your illusions. You get what I'm saying? We got a private school sector. We have that. So no colonists are involved. None of that. You get what I'm saying? We have that. That's what the books are for and stuff. So thank y'all. What spells? Hold on. Just sharing so my family can come in. Ain't in a rush. I got my dictionary right here though. We got a lot to go over though. A lot to talk about as a family. Shouldn't be in a rush. We should make time for family. What's the other word for vision? We have to learn in private. We don't want to let colonists into our mind. So it's not that I'm being evil or weird. I'm saying once the colonist picks up your signals, once the colonist knows your language and your understanding, and now that's how you let demons in your mind. That's why they want to speak in English. Like prime example, if you walked into an Arabian store and they didn't like you, or they just had some business to talk about, how do they cancel you out their mind? They switch up their language, their vibration. You don't understand. You can't get in. You're not welcomed in. If they wanted you to know, they wouldn't have switched that up. See, we're in the midst of where we're trying to talk about our upbringing and our coming up and how we're going to do this as a people. But us as a people, everything we speak about is not only out in the open, they also can interpret everything we say. So you understand the spirit coming through us when it comes to, I'll bring it up, like gangs or anything else that changes the language. They'll use the same words, but they make up their own meaning. See, they make up their own mind for what this means, the same as this symbol and this symbol. You see, they use these symbols, they use these symbols. All of them symbols is also used in college and fraternities, but you see the mind of the air, the sound that went into the person is going to be different. The mind and the visions of what the person is saying of why we do this or how we do this is going to be different. The fact that we wear this on the left side or the right side, it is the same in law, exactly. See, and they want it for our side or any of the other sides, so to speak. Believe it or not, they wanted for those beings to be unorganized, so they would always seem like they needed some organization. No, it's not the Kabbalah tree of life. If you can, don't put no spells on it. If you can, this is 13 points on it, and it actually has different framework. It has our actual hieroglyphs within the chambers, and unlock that, they're lying, so to speak. So no, this is not that. It just looks very similar. They're a shadow to our spirit. They're a shadow culture. They don't really know what they're talking about, and none of that. It's mental magic. I don't have interpretations. It's all learning. Get my drift? It's all learning. It's going to take time to get through all these. If you really want to just know something right away, that's what these courses are for. It goes through it. It breaks it down. Because to go over for 5-10 minutes, you're not going to get filled in. You know, like that's once you learn what you truly are, you know, it's the reason why learning exists. You get my drift? It's the reason why learning exists. Like I said, they learn reading and writing, but they learn the writing of rituals. See that rectangle? Thank you. We got that same mind in us, G. I'm glad. Reflecting you. Reflecting you. Thank you. No problem, G. See, down the back of the dollar, they say it's evil. No, the people who try and do that stuff evil. This is actually knowledge. 2 right triangles. See what I'm saying? They wanted the 2 sides of it to where we all still doing the same thing, but they want you to be hurt out here. This is the bottom part of the A. How to fight colonists. Hey, mental magic, G. We've been doing it for years. Been freeing people for years, right in the colonist's face. You see the rectangle right here at the beginning? You see the 2 right triangles? See, we was teaching that right here, all over. New view greetings. Hey, we taught the alpha beta. They switched it. You get my drift? We taught that. So that goes with the masonry post, so you can see where masonry was even birthed from. They won't tell you the full history of that in a way. You see, our ancestry was intelligent. Your body. Look at that. These are pyramids, right? Now look at this. So what must your body be about? Huh? If your ancestors would build a whole society that looks like you, right? And we have different body sizes, different body types, which are different earths. These are our different natures. We feel different inside. Our sound is different. There's a reason for that. You know, there's reasons for all of these things. And that's what we learn in our world. There's a reason why our eyes have colors and the colors that they are. There's a reason your skin is brown and the shade that it is. There's a reason you feel the way you feel and your emotions are the way they are. There's a reason. And you have to release some of these things. A lot of y'all that's carrying that hate and that negativity, that's because you ain't releasing. You're holding things that's probably been happening for longer than you think. Longer than you think, and you just holding it in. You just holding it in. It's altering you and it's altering others, and you don't realize this world is actually going along with you, and that's why they all of a sudden talking about some global warming and blah blah. Man, stop. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Cash App, thank you, man. So now we learning about each other. Ain't it starting to warm up in this room as we all listen? Huh? As we all live. If we can repeat what Colin and say, why can't you repeat what God said? Get my drift, and everything God said ain't in no book. Those are spells. It's in your heart. That's that voice that's talking within. That's the inner voice. I Cash App is right here, G. And I thank you. Thank you for that. My family, thank you. My ancestors, thank you. Our organization, thank you. And our people, thank you. Cash App is IMMMO, which is Mental Magic Omniverse. That's what we are. We are magic. PayPal, Mental Magic Omniverse. You'd like to send it that way, or the GoFundMe. But yeah, that's what we are, man. That's what we are, man. And we learn about these different earths and different worlds. And thank y'all, family. We learn about these different, and learning to see the black side of ourselves and the white side of ourselves and all of these different facets, and open your mind to something greater, which is why you must learn about what real time is, which is why you must learn about what really happened on these sides and what these letters really represent. That's all. And you're learning now. See, I'm not saying that like you need to learn and you don't know. Dude, if you in the video, you're learning, you're picking up the signals now, you're picking up the knowledge now. I'm not dropping nothing but knowledge, G, what I know. Okay, and knowledge is power, right? If you want to know what's up with our colors, boom, course is right here, G, ever interested. If you're ever interested, we're going to have courses like that in the future, but right now, that's not what this is about. Right now, we're dealing with colonists. Until you all learn to deal with colonists, we don't need to be out here trying to make this a place of knowledge while there's thieves around. There's plenty of knowledge out here. This information tells you that. If you want to know why your eye color is different, hold on. Let me show you what I mean. Let me just walk you into the door so you know how vast it is. So you know I'm trying to really help. So it ain't even I'm trying to hurt you. Hold on, G. Hold on. See, your eye color is going to be determined by your space level. Because that determines your eye color. You know, like blue eyes, blue space. Get it? Dark eyes. Dark eyes don't necessarily mean you're in a dark space. It means you have the shade over your eyes. So even you people who thank you for that donation, family. Even the people who think that they just have like dark black eyes or brown eyes. Nope. It just looks like that on the what? Surface. Get my drift? And people that have the eyes that you can see, they're day eyes. And people that have the shade on it, they're night eyes. So you know how you have certain beings that see better in the day and certain beings that see better in the night? Well, anybody that has my color eyes, we're like black people. We're the black people. Anybody that has eyes that you can actually see through and see the color of, they're the white people, so to speak. You get my drift? And they could be any complexion. Even if you can see the brown on it and all of these type of things. You get what I'm saying? Right. Day, night, day, night. That's the black and white checkerboard that you see on the floor. Black and white. Day, night, day, night, day, night. Moon, deal with your eyes. And I will instruct thee and guide thee with my eyes. So that's just a little knowledge dropping on it. And your eyes change colors even if your physical eyes don't when you go to these different levels. That's why when you go into different people and you go into their mind and you start really seeing what they saying, seeing what they showing, it starts changing your vibration, don't it? It starts changing the way you feel. Let's say you sit down with somebody, have a conversation, and you're not connected with them at all. And they start telling you what they went through. You're not going to give a damn. But let's say you care about this person, and they start telling you what they went through. You can go like, what? What? Man, what happened? Man, nigga. Yeah! See? That's why it's important to become one body. So when one get affected, we all do, instead of disconnecting ourselves from what we think is our family and thinking just the daughters or sons that we physically see that came through our bodies is our sons and daughters, instead of realizing, no, it's more vast than that. And they got you so disconnected mentally and spiritually, so they can just kill off your children, kill off the people that help you and your children, kill off the people that help build with you and your family, kill off the people that are, and you don't care, you don't feel it, you don't know, nope. And most people don't want to become activists and talk about this type of stuff in that code until it hits their home. They play dumb up until it hit their home, right? But you was probably crazy to them same people up until it hit their home. You was probably crazy up until them same people, up until one of their kids get possessed and start talking to somebody that's physically not in the room, but they're clearly in the room. Get my drift? Up until they start seeing things that you physically don't see, yet they see it. Up until they start just killing the family and you're wondering, well, what happened? You let a colonist in. That's why they taught you they spells and spelling. You don't have to believe it's that serious. Trust me. Our men used to be protective. Our women did not used to look at us like, oh, boy, I can't trust you. Our women did not used to look at us like, man, you ain't honorable. You ain't there. Our women knew that they could come to us on all levels and all complexions. I'm talking about all of us when we was at our greatest. I'm not trying to just put the power back into me. If I got the voice to speak to all y'all, I'm going to speak to all y'all. That's my omnipotent voice. Not my black voice when I get around my niggas, my homeboys. Yeah, nigga, gang all day, my nigga, whatever the case may be. Or when I go to work and I have to be so-called professional, I have to put on my white voice. Hey, thank you for calling. And so-and-so. And then I also get around my Arabian brothers or some of my other brothers and sisters that might not know English that well. So I might have to slow it down a little bit so you see exactly, you hear exactly. No, I'm going to just put it all together at 1 and 0. I can do that. Some of y'all divided. No, I'm going to talk as one the whole time I talk. So anybody listening to me, hear me. He who has an ear, she who has an ear, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. Oh, but you ain't the church. God said you was. The devil said you not. The colonists said you not. I guess you gonna go with the colonists. 0 accord, G, all day long. All day long, G. Even with the knowledge that we have on our ancestors' work, cuz. You think they're trying to help our little sisters and little... Man, stop. People don't know what family is. They think blood relatives got something to do with the same spell last name. People can marry in your family all day. Not give a damn about your family all day. You get my drift? Boy, we really family. Boy, this is a real big family. You touch one, you touch us all, G. And we getting back to that point. This is not something to play with. This that real, man. This ain't nothing to play with, G. I think you need to get away from us if you got any ill intent for anything. I'm just telling you that now, because the family is aligning again. 0, 0. Really 0, 0. 0, the real sacred number over here. Hold on. I don't know if you're, stuff acting up, But yeah, 0, 0, G. 0. Honor that 0 first. 7 is a baby to 0. All numbers is a baby to 0. What are these drawings? These drawings are my ancestral works. These drawings are part of our curriculum. These drawings is how I draw my power. These drawings is how I draw my energy. These drawings is how I draw my intelligence. These drawings are what I used the past 5 years to uplift our people. And I did this right here, creating our own charts like scientists do, creating our own charts like artists do, creating our own works and stuff like colonists do. You see what I'm saying? Don't have to go to no fake colonists and none of that. Teaching you how your body is sacred geometry. Making sure your children not only draw it out themselves, but they can see it for themselves, to see how they are sacred, and to realize your sacredness is not because you go to church every Sunday. That's what people in that cult think, right? They treat people like shit Monday through Saturday, but because you go to church every Sunday, you're saved, baby. Versus your actions being pure, your actions being sacred, you aligning with what you truly are, you knowing what you truly are. Most people think I'm speaking English right now. No, you're interpreting English right now. I'm speaking a whole nother language. We spoke this language before you put your spell on it. Speaking and spelling are 2 different things. One part of the brain speaks, one part of the brain spells. That's how you can speak things you don't even know how to spell. And you know that's true. You can probably look it up on Google and shit. No, you could speak things you didn't know how to spell because you let the spirit in. Speaking has to deal with spirit. That's sound. It's invisible. Huh? You say parasites? Parasites, I love that. I love that. I love that. They're called parasites, right? 2 eyes. They should learn to be 1 sight. 0 sight. 0 eye. Let them be parasites, right? That's how you spell it. Notice the word got sight in it, right? They don't know, though. Let them be parasites. parasites. Their mind is divided, and that's why the Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's why their house is falling. They're double-minded. We together, G. Our United States is still together. I don't know what people thought. Let the mockery stand, right? A divided house cannot stand. Our people together right over here, as you can see. Our people together, we got all kinds of complexions, and this motherfucker like the rainbow like it's supposed to right now. You get my drift? Our people know how to respect each other. That's spiritual. That's being holy. Our people know how to listen to each other. That's spiritual. That's being holy. Our people willing to listen to each other's story just like we was willing to listen to a book story, a living testimony. You get what I'm saying? That's holy. You get my drift? That's holy. That's holy. Why I got so much stuff in the chamber, G? My goodness. My goodness. You start looking for it and then you forget what you're looking for. Gosh. So now we upholding what our ancestors started. Get my drift? We upholding it. Huh? We upholding it. Ain't about money no more. Back to spirit. Ain't about the dollar no more. Back to the real sense, not sense. Get my drift? Yeah, G, that's what we do. We create, G. We make a way. When they try to destroy our ways, we make ways. That's what our people known for, G. Together, G. See, together. This 6-point star represents the 6 different races that's here. You know there's 6 different real bloodlines and races. That's what this 6-point star really represents. And that's how somebody can be Arabian, nationality-wise. They could be African or Nigerian, as you say, and one can also be like German, but they can all be the same blood type. So even though their nationality, their mind is different, and their features and complexion may be a little different, they're still of the same bloodline. They just come from different layers and levels of a particular portion in space. These things can be broken down with the images and stuff. So they're actually still family. And this is how someone of the same nationality can be beefing with each other and banging with each other. But that same person would not be beefing with their actual bloodline relative that's of a whole different nation, a whole different whatever kind. That's also how you vibe with strangers so much too. Get my drift? Family, bloodline family actually deals with blood. Imagine that. And that coat it deal with spells. That's how you can go give a blood sacrifice and then people lie to you about where you from. And they disconnect the family. But if the people in Africa go get a blood test, it ain't gonna say none of them they family over in America. And I know we family. If the people in Europe go get a blood test, it ain't gonna say none of they family or the people that's in Africa and America. But I know we all family. If you go get one in Australia, it's not gonna say that the people in Africa and America and Europe and all these other places is family. But I know we all family, right? Check the blood, G. Check the blood. Features a little different. That got something to do with what we went through. Literally, it matters. And yes, we have the knowledges to teach that. Ben had it. Get my drip? They don't. Don't assume because they don't, we don't. 2 different sides. Trust me. Hey, there's 2 sides to every story, as they say, right? Right. Even his story. Ours come from the heart. Theirs come from spells. See? People commit their lives to memory. Memory. My history come from the heart, G. I don't gotta lie about nothing. You ain't gonna find my stuff in no books either, because it came from the heart. You gonna find it right where I put it. Huh? Her story come from the heart. Huh? Huh? Real her story, real God's history and her story come from the heart, G. And our ancestors taught that too. Now you also understand why Christ represented the what, y'all? Oh. Heart. Speak that heart, especially if you burn your cross. What's your cross? Your body, your earth, huh? Your tone, your place in space. It helps you understand something. Being one generation. Oh, see the heart hanging to the right chest. See the heart hanging over to the right chest. See it hanging on the clavicle and the spine. See how we know what the cross represents versus thinking it's just about some wood and a man. No, you carry this all your life and don't even know it. That's why it's also shorter at the top, because that's the cervical part of the spine. The longer part of the spine is the bottom, the base. It's holding it up. That's why it talks about disc cycles. And what do they call those things in your spine? Disc. Oh, I guess that doesn't correlate, huh? Let's take it to ancient time then. Does this correlate? See the difference between spell and spirit? See the difference between spell and spirit? Let's look at this long before English. Disc. Disciples. One accord. Disc. See the different colors. See the different complexions. See the different species. See? We actually embrace our differences instead of trying to make everybody the same like that cult focuses on doing. Hey, calm down. Hey, you're supposed to talk like this. Hey, you're supposed to deliver it like this. You see this bottom part? This represents all of these little base parts on the bottom part of your spine right here. All of them right there. That's that. That's why that's on the bottom part. And you see the top part, that line right there that actually connects them and all them sitting up. Right. That's why they're on the top. This right here actually represents the actual disc in the center of them. They all got something different about them. All got something unique about them. What side I'm on? Right here. Yours. Your vision. That's the only site I want to be on. I'm not really trying to be on too many websites. Just trying to get on my people's site. Our people need to see this. Get my drift? Our people need to see this. Break more down. Right chest. Where's the writing? On the right chest. On the right chest. On the right chest. Get my drift? See the spine. The scale. Boom. See her right mind facing towards the right side. That's how I also know the feather represents the spine, tip of the spine, as they say. See the arms holding that. Let's go with this right here and go even deeper. This represents the mouth. So you see the teeth right here. See, because you have a mouth that you talk with as a human of who you think you are, a man or a woman, and how you think you sound. Teeth. See, the lion represents the nose. See, right? Lion represents the nose. See what I mean? Tungui represents the tongue. In the mouth, when you finally close that physical mouth and stop trying to talk like a man, talk like a woman, and using that real inner voice. What your heart been saying all this long, all this time, speaking your heart. See, instead of trying to speak your mind, but a mind that a colonist put in you. Nah, speaking that under breath. What's really under the breath. See how you can speak without breath? Look at what this temple really broke down and represent. 24 on both sides. Of course I can read that writing. I'm actually interpreting it to you right now. That's what my videos are about. Interpreting the writings to you. Instead of going to colonists and trying to believe their lies. Instead of going to colonists and listening to books and constantly getting confused over and over and over again and still not being able to build with your people. Get my drift? I'm actually interpreting it for you now. It never just meant like what they try to make it seem like. So as I do all this talking, these spells meant way more than just if I was to say, well, this means blue blockers on the top of the ceiling fan was right. No, it's deeper than that, G. And that's fine, man. They should love something. Believe it or not, a lot of them do because they're evil and have done evil things. So they better believe in some type of God or savior. But a lot of them do it because they really been hurt in life and they don't know no better. And they just looking for something and they know, you know what I'm saying? They know that spirit. It's just the idea that they have of what Christ is supposed to be. That really does exist. And that's what they wait to appear in the flesh. You see what I'm saying? That's what they wait to appear in the flesh. And they didn't also learn that it was beyond just one man. So a lot of women was never taught to, like back then, women would have been taught to look at their man as a Christ. That's why the Bible also says submit and he's the head and da. But that don't mean, dog, she's submitting to you, nigga. He's supposed to have the head of God on him. So he not giving you his mind. He giving you God's mind if he has God's mind in him. You see what I'm saying? And you supposed to honor her as the same because she's Christ too. So that's how you know it wasn't about a woman submitting to you or you submitting to a woman. Both of y'all ass supposed to submit to God, nigga. Cause you ain't no damn gender once you get in spirit and realize your brain. And you see y'all brains actually will get together. And when those brains get together, it makes a complete 4-point circle. So let me see if I can find the image of it. I don't know if I'm gonna find one. It's mainly in a lot of these texts. So whenever you see something over here, you see those two actual cones right there, or the two, what do they call them damn things? Them arches. That's half and half brain, but yours is a whole and hers is a whole. When you finally put your brain with hers, that makes a connection. Like just like it happens through the physical body. If y'all put your brain together as a baby, you're supposed to actually put your brain together with your woman even, now. That's why you're supposed to talk. That's why you're supposed to show her things. You're supposed to show her. You're supposed to take her through your past, your history. You're supposed to take her through. She's supposed to take you through her past, her history. You can't be lying, even if you was a ratchet, even if you was a this. You can't be lying. You're closing someone's door to your heart, the rabbit hole, the portal. Right? See that rabbit up top? See the disciple right there? See that cross right there? So I don't know what they talking about, thinking that that's just some new stuff for Christianity. Boy, people always use these symbols. Y'all not the only ones. The reason why this being is wearing a white robe is because your eye wears a white robe. The iris
That's why he has a particular color, because the iris represents the iris. Yeah, I'm just saying, just a ratchet any of that. You see the silhouette of the eye? Boom. Now look at this, silhouette of the eye opening. Ain't this eye opening? Boom. See the eyelashes upon this? See, you wouldn't get this cap and gown until you've elevated to opening your eye. Not your physical eyes. This is about your zero eye. The real eye. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You say you love what you're hearing? Beautiful. We built this for you. Unlike them colonists, they didn't care about you. They built their curriculum for them. You get my drift? No, we built this for you. We built this for you. All love, G. It's all love. I thank y'all. And as y'all see, y'all getting the knowledge for free. So whether y'all choose to donate or not, you still getting the knowledge. You get my drift? Because we still gonna always be out here to help people as long as God got my body down here up until I go to another world. But even before I go to another world, I'm just saying if anybody want to come with me. You want to come with me? You can get out now. You can get out now. You ain't got to wait. You ain't got to be scared. Don't look around. What type of demons they got on you? Huh? What type of demons they got on you? Huh? Did you notice the cervical part of the spine? That's them 7 discs. That's them 7 discs on the cervical spot. They tell you that's a hold on. Now let me show you this first 7. That's what I meant. So with these disciples, so you can understand how to correlate even sacred geometry. See, I'm showing you all my secrets, G. I'm showing you all my magic, G. And anybody can use it. Can you? That's what I'm talking about, G. I love you, dog. See these first 7, one holding the ankh. See them first 7 discs holding the ankh. See, everybody ain't holding it past that, right? I'm giving you the real knowledge, G. The real scoop. You can go find this in any books. The first 7 is holding that ankh. Because what the ankh represent. Boom. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. See, I'm breaking it down for you. This is breaking, so make sure everybody get it. And if somebody didn't get it, it's because you rejected it. Boy, you reject knowledge. Okay, cool. Be a fool. It's on you. See? The cervical part of your spine holds the rib cage, the sternum, and the clavicle. The cervical part of your spine, that's what hangs in the midst of your shoulders and your neck. From the temple down to the church. Because this is a body. The 7. Those 7. That's why the Bible even talks about the first 7. They're talking about the first 7 cervical discs in Genesis. Which goes down to this. This represents your sternum, your clavicle, and your rib cage rising. Because where's your heart stored? In the cage. Why they call it a cage? Rib cage. Get my drift? So now you see why the clavicle is holding the arms. That's what holds the arms. You see the sternum. You see the rib cage and you see the 2 legs. These are the 2 legs. Look at the faces of it. Oh, you thought I was who? Okay. See that? That's why the faces look like that. See, our ancestors were too intelligent. Now, this is what I look like, Jay. You can think all you want, or you can get to know me. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know me, if you don't know that stone name, you don't know mine. Get my drift? Y'all can have all the jokes y'all want. You the one in slavery. I'm not. You got the jokes all you want. You the one in colonialism joking while your people hurting. I'm not. And I still got a good sense of humor. You can have all the jokes you want. You the one spelling like the same people that enslaved you and took everything from you. I'm not. You the one that don't know nothing to teach your children. If you want your children to learn this, you got to take them to strangers. And now you worried though. Now you worried about the strangers and this, that. But you could have took the knowledge in instead of sitting there joking. You get what I'm saying? And realizing when somebody trying to help you, that's what them colonists taught you to do. You get what I'm saying? You got celebrities in your brain when you see me, but you don't see ancestry in your brain. But they ain't disconnect you from ancestry. You get my drift? Huh? They ain't disconnect you from ancestry. You don't know royalty when you see it. Huh? You don't know a royal descendant when you see one. Huh? You don't know when somebody taking their time to grace you with their presence and their knowledge and their ancestry and their power. Huh? Do I got to beat my chest around you? Do I? That's type of stuff that them type of people like though. You like joking, huh? That's what you like, right? See, I hold that stuff back, but don't think it ain't there, G. Now, I'm just not that type. Just because I'm like that don't mean I won't open my door for you. Just because I'm like that don't mean I won't give out my knowledge for you. Nah, but that don't mean it ain't like that, G. I got a mansion that'll fit this whole world in it, dog. Stop playing with me. You worry about one language, boy. We got our own spells, boy. We got our own language, dog. We don't speak no colonist language. We don't speak no language from illiterate slave owners. Yeah, got jokes, but ain't got knowledge. Got jokes, but ain't got ancestry. Got jokes, but ain't got intelligence. And I don't mind joking. Just get to know me first. Now, we call it Moomyan, G. Olmec is a colonist term. They ain't know us. They getting to know us now. That's how you spell our name. You heard it from one. Moomyan right there. They lying on my people. I'm here to set the record straight. So is my people. You can keep repeating the lies all you want, or you can renew your mind and put that spell in right there, and you'll start seeing a lot more. Because as long as you tied to that spell, in the beginning was the word, right? Right. Start learning what that really meant on a whole new level. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So now you could joke with me. But just know that if you did that in person, I'd beat your ass. Because I don't joke with strangers. I let that slide on the internet. I joke with my brothers and sisters. Get my drift? That's all I mean by that. Keep letting stuff slide that you do on the internet that I know you ain't going to have the balls to do in person. I know. Because we here to reveal it. We don't need no internet speaking for us. We don't want no books and Google speaking for us. We don't want no colonists speaking for us. That's you only going to hear it from us. Just like the people that got to know us back then. Everything they got from us. We ain't had no internet website, or you had to learn to talk to one of us. You had to be man or woman enough to talk to one of us, not the internet. A lot of them people hide behind that. That's why they still don't know nothing about us. How do you pronounce that? Moomyan. Moomyan. Right there, G. Appreciate the respect. Rabbit hole go real deep, trust me. I don't go by no colonist term, neither my people. All the stuff that they misnomering us as, calling us as, and all that, man, stop. I'm still saying all that too. I ain't disown none of my people. I brought us all together, all kinds. That's why I open this up for all kinds. Give them a drift. That's why everybody in here can enhance that brain, because that brain is attached to everybody. The brain pink. So it don't matter what color you think your skin color is, G. Guess what? You looking at your outer body. We'd be stronger if we put our minds together. I don't think people understand that, though. I don't think people understand what our ancestors was trying to say. I ain't the only one in here that look like them either. And even people that don't look like them, guess what? You still can look like them by spirit, because a lot of them statues that was for y'all got destroyed too. G, we embrace everybody over here. We ain't like no cult, no colonists. So you can get that spirit out of you and don't ever think I'm like that. Just understand that you was probably just like that. Don't put that on me. Get my drift? I don't talk about my people. I don't talk about my people. I embrace them. Show love. The eye. Right? The eye. The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when the eye be single, that's your heart. That's your heart. So you know in Doctor Strange, when he was opening up that eye thing, that's this. That's this. See, they can watch modern movies and make sure the colonists get rich off that, but don't know nothing about their ancestry. Thank y'all for that support, G. I appreciate that. Just saw it. Ain't trying to be disrespectful or rude or nothing. I just be focused, man. I don't even be paying attention to that. You know what I'm saying? But I do thank y'all for looking out. See? Coats. Oh, yeah, they coats. Oh, yeah, they came from us, though. This represents your mind being one. Your brains being one. Huh? And to cut the head of the snake off, huh? Those your arteries and stuff being together. Huh? Both of your brains being together. Huh? Rabbit hole get deep, buddy. Rabbit hole get deep. Oh, it gets deep, G. Rabbit hole get deep. Rabbit hole goes deep. See the foot in the sand? Right. That's a sacred text and sacred saying. Rabbit hole get deep. Oh yeah, rabbit. See the 33 vertebrae? These are 33 tiptoes around, representing your spine all aligned in one and your heart in the center. This is the rabbit hole right there. You get my drift? So this is all sacred. All sacred. Hold on. I got more. Look at the Iron Cross 4,000-year-old text. Here's Christ in the middle, eye on the sparrow. See all these different sides? This is another breakdown of your anatomy. There goes the Ankh right there too. We had that right over here. See the T and the leveler right there and all that, just showing you leading into your body, the cube within your heart, where your heart is and all that. See the arteries attached to the heart. Right chest, left chest, north, south. Oh, hold on. Where they get that? So where did that elevate to? Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, let me show you the dragon version of this too, so you know it's not a kawinky dink. Hold up, we got a dragon version of this. So yeah, they don't believe in dragons, but okay. 4,000-year-old text. I'm not going to tell you nothing. I don't practice that type of fake magic. I'm not here to try to blow your mind like that. You come and learn where you're from. Period. That's beautiful. We got a name for New Jersey. Colonists named that New Jersey. That's why it has the word new on it. Get my drift? A New Jersey. You're playing for a new team. But where did you come from, though? I know where your body landed. See how you're thinking carnal-minded? That's where your body's from. Where are you from? Huh? Do you see the same knowledge? You see the pyramid in there? With the base size and all that? With the wheel around it, the color wheel? Huh? Where did you come from? I know where your body came from. I'm talking about you. See? See the wheel around it? See, these things just look like little kitty things. Hold on. See this? Space zones. They don't want to tell us about this. With the center point, see how ancestors work? These are space zones. Like right now, our sky is either in a blue space zone or a purple space zone. It only goes between these space zones right here. You know that down on the level of where Earth is, it goes through this space zone, green and yellow. Because what does the green turn to? Huh? No, I'm not talking about nothing like that. Block. Let me just get you out of here. Get my drift? Yep, 360, 720, 1080, and all that. And that's where knowledge came from. These different layers and these different levels. That's where knowledge came from. That's why that area is considered the knowledge area. Get my drift? This is where your schools came from. This is a 12th grade school. This is a 9th grade school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, they don't want you to know that. 9th grade. See? Hold on. Then look at the word knowledge. Let me show you this post. So you can add this to it. Just so you get images instead of just having spells. Let them people have a blank mind and have to make up meanings for their fake spells, man, that they misuse because they don't want to respect the work that we did and what we have done for their people and just keep playing it off because they ain't being honorable on what they were supposed to do. They not being honorable on what they were supposed to say. They not being honorable on what they were supposed to show. Don't let nobody trick you out of being honorable just because they not. Learn the truth. Knowledge, owl edge. They got that K in front of it. I wonder why. And the K is silent, huh? Why the K silent in knowledge? And why they also use C for a lot of words that actually got a silent K in it. I'm going to let the hypocrites learn who really developed their language with certain tricks and things hidden within it, right? Since you think that it's just about race or color, the same people you act like you hate, they communicate with you daily through your language. 360, 720, 1080. Those are different levels of your rib cage and all that of knowledge, of owl edge. Got the owl in it. Look at what that look like. Don't this like an owl? Huh? You see the beak? Huh? With that right there, owl. See the different levels? How this being don't have no neck or none of that. Just like this being from the neck down don't have no necessarily neck. It's actual. Oh, it's some sacred stuff. I ain't I almost revealed a little too much. Knowledge. Hold on. One of these books we read. Whoa. No neck. Oh, it's sacred. It's something sacred. So we wasn't just drawing pretty pictures and whoa. Foul. Yeah, the Bible talk about the fowls. Whoa. See, isn't that eye-opening? Get it? I thank you. You're already in the school, family. You get what I'm saying? You're already actually a part of it. Just the knowledge. And the school is the knowledge. So I thank you. You know, our knowledge is our school. Yes, sir, we got a master class, of course. Anybody that truly wants to master all of it. You know, you get a piece of it. You see how strong it's going to make you. Hold on. Whoa. Just so you sit in stone. So, you know, I'm not sitting here tripping, just making stuff up. Now you see why we just built heads all over the place. It wasn't just because, we was pretty and we wanted to make stuff that looked like us. Nah, from your neck down, something going on. Whoa. That's why your stomach breathe and you breathe different. Whoa. That's why you got a mouth down here and a mouth up here. Whoa. You got ears down here where you can hear in your heart and you got ears up here where you can hear through your head. Whoa, when you hearing stuff and it ain't coming from this world, that ain't coming through your head, boy. That coming through down here. Whoa. Oh, you didn't know this was your anatomy too? You just thought this was a calendar. Whoa. You didn't know that was the heart? You didn't know the heart? Whoa. Rib cages. Whoa. You didn't know this represented your spine and your chest. Whoa. As these two beings down here represented your brain, Lucifer and Christ. They both reflect each other. That's why they both stand the morning star. Whoa. Because you got above it. Whoa. Overcoming the world. Whoa. The power in this shit. Boy, stop. Don't let them put spells on this. I can guard. I'm getting hot, G. And the room ain't hot. I went somewhere. Get my drift. It's getting hot, G. Took her the plug, dog. Knowledge. Not what you call knowledge. You could put a spell on ignorance and call it knowledge. See how people put their spells on ignorance just because they like it? That's knowledge. Just because they like it, that's truth. Look how many people put the spell of truth on their lies. I'm telling the truth. On so-and-so, they put it on dead people and everything. They think ain't no consequences. They think that person dead just because their body gone. Your body wasn't what heard. Let me tell you something. We still learning about the soul and the spirit. Your body is not what hears. Okay, your body operates and does something completely different from what your soul does. Your soul hears and it heard long before you had a body. It's going to hear long after. Okay? Your body had a body. Your soul had a body before it got this body, okay? That's why it's important for you to understand the language and of what soul means. You get my drift? And to understand what your ancestors was trying to break down when they showed you that the sun was the heart. Yeah, got to put that pinky up, G, classy. You know? And you see the wings represent the what? Rib cage. And you see the little eyebrow looking thing? That represents the what? Clavicle. Oh, heart. Sun disk. So the actual heart is a sun. Or the actual sun is a heart of a being. One body, though. That has all these beings inside of it. They call themselves little cells and little this and little that. Okay. Okay. You get my drift? That's why it says you're a body. These are all different blueprints for different churches. I know. Everybody usually do. Everybody always think I'm that celebrity once they first see me until I reveal who I really am. You get my drift? They're more shocked to see me as the celebrity, though, than who I actually am. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? They usually think I'm the celebrity until I reveal who I really am and what I really am. And, you know, that's when the party really starts. Cool. That's good. Thank you. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Huh? Tricks are for kids, man. I'm gonna play them tricks. I'm a drift real disciple. So we actually living in a body now? Well, depends on who you are. Kind of weird question. If you think you the body that you are, yes. You're not living in spirit. If you think you so-and-so, and you got to wake up every day and program yourself to believe that to please somebody else, yes, you're living in a body. Yes, you are. You're not living in this body, though. You're living in somebody else's body. You can't live in the physical body. You can only live in the brain. Once you understand that the senses can only live in the brain, that's why it's important to get out of their mind. We're not living in our body. Why do you think you hate your body? Because you got the colonists and you let the colonists in your temple and you let the colonists in your... No. Something sacred going on. No, one body, man. One body. You get my drift? So, no. Why you think you hate yourself so much? See? That's pregnancy. New worlds being born, huh? We birth new people, so what you think they birthing? New worlds? Remember the Bible talked about a new world, new heaven and earth? New heaven and earth. Okay. You right. New heaven and earth. Okay. You right, G. Okay. I am that I am. See what a spell can do? See how nobody sees the I when they spell it with that letter I? Because they don't know what them spells do. Get my drift? I am that I am. Huh? I am that I am. I am that I am. See what I mean? But then you spell I, and they, what'd you do that for? Why do you spell it with the letter? You think that's proper English? No. That is a symbol. That's not a letter. Or that's not a word. I am that I am. That's what God really said. Get my drift? Get my drift? So we spell it the proper way. What your brain eats senses. This is a temple. These beings represent senses. That's why you see the eye in the sky right there. Senses. 6 senses. Because you got to get past your 6 senses to get to your 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. One body up there, dog. One body. You got to pass through the fire, though. You got to overcome and pass through the fire. Yeah, so many people taught to look for a physical moon, a physical this, a physical, but they not even, they're waiting. They think that the physical shifts happening outside of them have something to do with them. And that something going to happen, not even realize they've been missing a real shift. Had opportunity to deal with the real shift. They think when they take their physical body outside that they outside. But hold up. Can't we all, hold on, let's go through the narrow path real quick. Let's go through our vision. Let's control our senses. I want you to go outside. Right now. If you physically told your body to get up and go outside, you are not realizing who I'm talking to. I didn't tell your body get up and go outside. I said, let's go outside right now. You see how we can all just start looking outside and you're going to see something different? You're going to actually see outside. You might start seeing the trees like you're not in imaginary land. This is how your eye works. This is how your eye works. Yeah, they tell you the portals close and open on them days, and you believe that stuff ignorantly. We open portals every day. We close portals every day. We got that power. I don't listen to them colonists telling me when something opening and closing. Boy, what type of stuff is you under? They lying to y'all like a mug. Boy, what is you talking about? We willingly do it whenever we ready. What is you on? Go see people all day and night. We don't do that by no fake calendar. We don't do that based on no fake map. We don't do that based on when they said that. You gotta get free, man. You gotta get free, man. There's a lot of stuff going on you ain't aware about, clearly. You know? You going off what they said. I bet you don't, man. Whew. Whew. Nah, this happen whenever we want, though. It ain't about, like, they're lying to you. And people sit and wait for that. Right? Right? And we say Omniverse around here, G, if you can, you know. Just for the sake of the video. Just to honor what we learn. Omniverse, all around. You know, uni is one-sided. That's what we try to keep from being. One-sided. Uni means what it says. Spells mean something. So we're not against nothing. We all for the Omniverse. Took her to plug dog. Because everything can't be the uni. Everything is the Omni, though. Omniform means all forms. Now, it's deeper than chakras. We don't... That's their culture. You get what I mean? It's deeper than that. So we even go over that. People don't even spell chakras right. Chakras is S-H-O-C-K. Shock. Like shock. Shock. Yes, when you say whites come from black people, you're absolutely right. But your problem is you're thinking about black people with the flesh instead of the actual night. You're right. All white people come from black. Just like the white day comes from a black night. You're right. That's a black woman in the sky. You're right. You're absolutely right, which is really clear, right? She's really clear, right? She just has a dark side and she has a bright side. You're right. I know you're thinking a brown woman and just putting a word on there. I know. Why so many of these women are not even living up to their standards. Why so many of these women are not even honoring their culture. I know. Go ahead and pamper someone. I know. You're a knight. Spell it right. Then. Get my drift? Spell it right then. You get my drift? Spell it right. Spell it right. You can't renew your mind around us, coming around here with your titles, boy, you get no respect. Coming around here thinking you know something, you no respect. Now, I'm not talking about carbon. I'm not talking about none of that. You throwing up all spells that you have no clue what you talking about. Get my drift? This is a whole new mind, G. Whole new curriculum, whole new all that. Y'all pampering each other over there. Sorry, I don't pamper demons. I just showed you who the black woman was, and let me show you the real. Let me show you so you see that's a real woman. Genius. You just thinking of women with the flesh. Well, where did they come from? You are right, but you're actually mixing the flesh with the spirit and something you don't even know as a woman. Something you don't even see walking by you because you're so prone to seeing physical things all day. Something you don't even realize is a body within itself. You so right, but you so wrong. Get my drift? You so right, but you so wrong. This is a black woman. This is a white woman. Get my drift? Black woman, white woman. White woman comes every day, even if the sun doesn't. I bet you think the day is light because the sun rose. The sun does not rise, it lowers. The moon rises. Get what I'm saying? It's a lot of, like I said, please. You only go embarrass yourself when you speak and do all of that and act like you're really on this level and just, no, be where you at. Appreciate where you at. Honor where you at. But this is not that. Be ready. Renewed mind. Be ready. Be ready. Renewed mind. The sun looks really black when you look at it because the background is really white. The moon looks really white when you look at it because the background is really black. And those are actual beings. Yes. And they birth all of these little beings down here. Man, look. If you can't interpret what I'm saying, stop doing and all that. If you got to ask me that, you don't even need to, I don't even need to clarify it. Get my drift? I don't even need to clarify, G. I don't even need to clarify it, man. Like I said, stay where you are or come with us. It's that simple. Yep, and renewed mind mean this. Renewed, like N-U-D-E. Let's break the spell. Let's spell break. You see? These people got number spells on their mind. They think they this, they think they that. Clothes. They got clothes on their mind. No, that's not the study of Kemet. It's Moomyan studies. No disrespect to the Kemet community. No disrespect to none of those communities. Just like that. Just like most people think this is Egyptian. This Egyptian. No, we all use these same symbols. We all use these same symbols because they're our ancestor symbols. But guess what? You're getting a Moomyan take on it. Guess what? You're getting a Moomyan understanding on it. Guess what? You're learning and hearing it from a Moomyan and a group of Moomyans. Us. You get my drift? Us. So yes, we use a lot of the same images, but our books are different. Yes, we use a lot of the same images, but our knowledge is different. Yes, we used a lot of the same imagery. These are Moomyans to us. Our spells are different. Yes, we do. You get what I'm saying? Yes. And we still got love for our people. We're not warring against nobody, right? We're not warring with nobody, but we have our own take on things, right? And Moomyans we're on all lands, right? Moomyans are on all lands and always have been, and we come from space, right? We come from space and we land in these lands. And guess what land we're in? We're in this land. This is a land. If you put the G in front of the word land, it makes gland. This is a gland. Yes. We learn to be in our land and appreciate our land and fight for our land and to really do what it's supposed to do for our land and of all shades and of all kinds. And if we all can do that and honor that, yeah. And have a renewed mind because you was born nude, right? Have a new mind instead of thinking you a fake age, but you never even learned time and zodiacs. And most people will swear up and down they don't do magic or practice magic, but you believe you have a birthday. That's astrology. But never mind. Hypocrite. My YouTube is right here, G. Mental Magic Omniverse. We're just going to be re-releasing videos we've already done because it's been a while, to help people really renew the mind and take all these things off. Instead of you thinking it's something else you got to put on, it's actually all of these things you have to release and take off. Yeah, astrology is, yeah. We stay about the stars, but we don't call it that, G, because trust me, it's a spell in that. What does the rainbow mean to me? Mental magic. If you ever want to learn, ever want our courses, ever want to advance, right? So what about God the Creator? Mental magic. If you ever want to learn, advance, and truly learn these things and get in my mind and all that, that's why I got this whole curriculum. That's why I did all these videos. That's why I did all these PDFs. That's why I did thousands of videos. That's also why we wrote all these books. That's also why we sit down here right now just trying to be social, because it don't matter what all this knowledge you got if you can't even be social with the person you getting it from. You defeated the purpose. Well, we going to be social after you get all my knowledge? Are we going to be social after I let you in my mind and around my family and around my ancestry and around my people and in my world? Are we going to be friends afterwards? You get my drift? We're going to be friends afterwards? When are we going to be friends? When are we going to talk? When are we going to just, hey, buddy, hey, what's up? How's it going? Everything going with the family? Hey, that, you see, we just going to use each other for our knowledge or something? You get my drift? You get my drift? Like, nah, it's not, no. That's all I'm saying. So, nah, all these books right here break down all you asking for. I already know. I heard your questions long before you came. Peep game. We can hear in spirit, G. We can hear in spirit. Because most people ain't even ready for the answer I'm going to give. That's another reason why I'm just not giving it. I ain't saying you ain't this, that, or nothing. No, you got to get that mind out of you. Because if I tell you and you still got the mind of a colonizer on you, who am I filling up? Who I'm helping? Who I'm going to be helping? Huh? If your family's scared of you and this, that, and not, yeah, astrology, yes, that's real. Just because it has one S right there does not mean that it doesn't mean astrology. Most of the people who study astrology don't look at the stars. They go in through the back way. Get it? Books and this and that. Most people who study the moon don't even look at the moon. They go in through the back way. That's why they call it astrology. Just spell class for me. Can you spell class for me and capitalize the last three letters? See, school has something to do with skull, right? School represented skull, right? You're learning real spelling, real English from the originals. Get my drift? No, I know it seems funny, but let me just show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. School, skull. They spell it different. School, skull. This is a school. That's why the schools are named after different men. Different men. of those societies. And they don't tell you about none of this type of stuff going on, huh? Skull. Yep. But they take you through the ass. How they gonna name it skull but take you through the ass? Ass room. That's why they call it a diploma. Get it? Yeah, they shitted you out. That's why damn near everybody that's in jail went to school first. You think school didn't lead them there? You think them spells that they taught us didn't lead us there? That's why I'm here to really help people understand what it is that we went through, so we understand this rage inside of us and this anger and this. They wasted our time. And they put spells on us. That's why if you get kicked out of school, what is it called, y'all? Capitalize everything but the EX. What do they call it when you get kicked out of school? We mentioned this on plenty of videos. And let's go over what a spell means real quick right here. I got the dictionary right here. Right? They're mind fucking you. Dictionary. Oh, it doesn't say D-I-C-K. What did I just sound out? Sound it out, buddy. Sound it out. You say astrology. Right. Sound it out. Dictionary. Oh, you guys are nasty. You said I'm sending my kids to classroom. Okay. You're such a good person. Yeah, you really made sure that these things was right? But you tell your kids, watch what you say. They be quick to tell my son, boy, watch what you say. And then motherfucker be spelling a bunch of shit they ain't even see. Boy, if you'll get your hypnotized ass, expelled. Because you're being spelled when you go to school. You're being spelled. You're a speller. Hold on. Let's look this up. Hold on. You're a speller. Hold on. Let me drain my little wizard. Hold on one moment. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to drain my little wizard. I'm going to let you look at this for a moment. I have to drain my little wizard. Hold on. Sorry. I have to drain my little wizard. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to have to drain my little wizard. Sorry. Uh-oh. I dreamed a little wizard. Sorry, guys. I had to dream a little wizard. Sorry. Why is school different from church? Like, why is it separate and all that? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. If school was like this, you mean to tell me we all would have flunked? We all would have still did bad. If church was like this, you mean to tell me we all still wouldn't have a good connection with God? You think I don't got a good connection with God? My connection with God is beautiful. I don't got no connection with colonists. Beautiful life. A lot of people don't have no connection with God. They waiting on God. They trying to talk to God. But they got a connection with colonists. You think that wasn't intentional? Whew. Nah, you got to see all of them, G. Trust me. All of them the best to me because I tried my best. All of them the best for me because it's not easy dealing with these colonizers that you all helped build up, but then want me to also try to. Right. It's not easy to deal with you guys after you probably downplay what I'm kind of telling you and you go back into the world and the same people you're trying to love still don't love your ass because they're possessed and everything I told you. And then you come back here like, oh, I'm drained. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I know. Maybe if you help strengthen me, I can even help you even more. You get what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you know? Yeah, so this is probably the best because you're probably in a good mood and all these. But it's hard being the one that got to actually sit up here 1,000+ times to actually have to talk to thousands of people, to actually have to make these bonds with millions of people, to actually have to sit down and actually do this off the screen too, to actually unite with my people, to actually organize with my people. Because if we don't use our sounds, our mind will never connect. If we don't use our visions and our actions and our honorability, our minds will never connect. We'll never become one mind or any of these things like with the United States or any of these states or United Kingdoms or any of this used to be, because I'm not sitting back feeling like no. So all these my best, because it don't matter if I'm going through something bad or good. I showed up. It didn't matter if I was hurt or any of that. I ain't putting my shit, nor did I ask any of y'all to get in none of my problems. I never brought that to the forefront. I always still honor my ancestors on a good day, a bad day, a day I'm sick, a day my voice gone, a day my voice here. I probably got a course right after it and I still came out. All that while people like, man, knowledge should be free. Right, I'm giving you nothing but free knowledge. knowledge and you can't even handle it. You can't even handle it. You just mad at the stuff that we still got on the back end. And you think that we should be putting that out like that's going to help you understand this more when all you had to do was listen and learn in the first place. And we still got to protect ourselves. And now, so no, all of them are my best. Because I don't like dealing with colonists. I don't like being on the internet. I don't like talking to strangers and people that can watch me for years and I don't even know your name. I gave you my life for years. Get my drift? And I don't even know your name. But you ain't take my soul. While I'm fighting for you to get a better life and trying to make sure your children have better education and trying to make sure you and your family really get together, even if y'all don't never help us with nothing, right? Nobody checks to see if my family's cool. I ain't talking about my Moomyans do. My people do. I'm talking about outside sources who judge when I'm doing my best and my this, but if I had your help, people sit back in the comfort of this and the comfort of that. Why I deal with real colonists and they might laugh and this, that, and it's cool because they going off what they see here. They don't see what's really happening in spirit. They don't see the dangers of this. And like I said, when they hit their home, they realize how valuable somebody like us was. When their relatives finally, they realize how valuable someone like us was. That's when their reality has to set in. As long as people are seeing their illusion in it, you're never going to get them to get the knowledge. That's why I tell people, don't never force this on nobody. I never tried. I've been over here 5+ years. Like I said, there's so many people that know I exist at the end of the damn day. They going to get it when they ready. They going to get it when they ready. You don't chase nobody. I'm not out here trying to be this person's friend. I didn't chase the people with followers. I didn't chase the people who get the likes. I didn't chase none of that. I got friends and people who super popular, super this, and I got some friends and family and people who don't get no likes, no none of that. I love them both equally. I got people that post knowledge and all this type of stuff all day, and I got people that don't post none of that type, and I love them both equally. I'm really not against people who still go to church or any of these type of things or think everybody need to put down the Bible or put down a book. I don't think grown men should be afraid of a book. I think you need to learn how to read and write and teach your children to. So we won't be afraid of a book. That's actually from your ancestors. You're just looking at the colonized translation and just, okay, that actually exposes them. Like, we can use that. You know what I'm saying? We can use that against them. I'm actually glad they did it, man. Like, what you talking about? That should give me more firepower. Like, oh, y'all did. Y'all really did. You know you cursed if you switch up scriptures, right? They switched up our scriptures, y'all. They've been cursed. They teach us that we cursed in church, though. But they're speaking with the spell/curse. And misspelling it on purpose. And then we'll laugh at you for spelling right. But they not ignorant. Our ancestors supposedly used to get beat for reading and writing. You think that's because we couldn't read and write? Or did we get beat because we could? Do it make sense? They couldn't. They rather kill us. All because they couldn't fucking, we trying to teach them, they fucking incompetent. They fucking stupid. Still is. You let them put that shit on you. You let them put that shit on people like me. I get it. Right. But we family? Okay. Shit ridiculous, man. These people wake up every day perpetually spelling shit off on purpose. But then we'll get mad at you and dog you if you don't spell what they call proper English. Like, fool, you don't know English. They not elites. Stop giving them spells like that. That really say elites too. So if you're going to spell elites, damn it, spell elite. Don't spell elite. See? Line your shit up. Them niggas is peasants. Boy, we elite, nigga. What you talking about, man? What is y'all this the big league, dog? Sorry. Talking about even some of they most scholars can't comprehend what the hell we done put out, man. What you talking about elite? You think this child's play? Hold on. Elite? You think they the elites? Right. You think they the elites just because we sitting back not trying to get your attention? You think they the elites just because we know how to be patient and don't got to do everything to get your attention? You think they the elites just because they got all the fake money but no wealth? You think they the elites because they got fake space programs? You think they the elites? You think so, right? Meanwhile, where you want to be though, you think you want to be there, but yet you always gravitate around us. Okay? You think you want their knowledge, yet you right here with us. Nigga, YouTube still open, Facebook still open, their website still open. What's up? What's up? They the elites of what, nigga? Not knowledge. They the elites of what? You think you want to know your ancestry from them till you find out they doing blood sacrifice and putting spells on people. They the elites of what, nigga? Them liars. Look at what term you giving them. Them liars. Them liars. Them thieves. What you talking about? Possessors. What you mean? Colonists. Talking about elite. What's your problem? Wrong terminology. Ain't shit elite about that. Robbing people when you supposedly already rich. Boy, my family barely got anything and you don't see me out here begging for nothing. I still work for mine, huh? 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 Still work for mine while they sit back and talk about me. Huh? Like colonists would. Instead of investing and helping. Get my drift? I'm back here working too. Keep that in mind. Yeah, fake space programs. I said it. You heard it correctly. Come see a real one. You'll see how it's fake. I ain't out here to brag or put them down. I ain't that type. Get my drift? We actually learn in private like we used to. They used to have to break in our barns and break in our private stuff and break in our homes, and because we was actually in our homes learning. They ain't had no damn schools. We was in our homes learning. What you thought we was doing? We was in our home loving each other. A hateful ass person that can't get no pum pum, they'll come in and rape your woman in front of you. What the minds of these little niggas doing right now? Huh? Oh, because they got a lack of something, so they don't know nothing about this, but they show acting like some colonists. What, they break in your home, rape your woman, and all that shit. You niggas think that shit cute. Somebody pull them over. You thought both. You thought both. Boy, some colonization going on, man. Y'all niggas can joke around all y'all want. I done already lost too many people to this shit. And I done already gained too many people to this, so it's a two-sided thing for me. So it's not all pain. It's pain and pleasure. That's why I'm not out here trying to act like no fake positive nothing. I ain't trying to out here act like no fake negative nothing either. I'm gonna be me. Yeah, they want us to speak their language so we won't have privacy, and that's the one thing our ancestors fought for. But don't tell the slaves in that coat. They gonna swear up and down our ancestors died for the right to vote. In another person's system that has nothing to do with your people. Instead of seeing who is honorable amongst your people and voting. Like, yeah, you do have a right to vote. Your sons ain't honorable. You can't pick between none of them. Or who to pass the stuff down to. Your uncles and aunts ain't honorable. Like, you think, oh, you thought you supposed to. Never mind. You forgot those two United States. You forgot one is a corporation, the other is a people. Okay. You didn't know your vote didn't matter? They tell you that right in your face. They tell you that right in your face. But never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Our ancestors died for a right to privacy, not to put our information all out on the internet. So just because we were gifted with the internet doesn't mean I want to put all my works out here. If there isn't enough out there for you to understand that we know it, we got it, and we can represent ourselves and respectfully present ourselves and give our knowledge out our way, and you know what I'm saying, truly tell you the truth about us if you really want to learn about us or whatever the case may be. And I'm not going to stay on this internet playing with these people. I don't care if a million people saw this. I don't care if one person saw this. It's still truth. Right? Yeah. All kinds of privacy. It don't matter what type of privacy. It don't matter if it's national privacy. It don't matter if it's political privacy. It doesn't matter if it's educational privacy. We think these people can dictate what we learn. You know how many people ask me, so is the curriculum credited? I thought credibility had to do with whether the knowledge was true or not, not whether they accept it or not. You get what I'm saying? Not whether coats and colonists accepted and did, nigga, we told you to learn this. I don't give a fuck with you. Dog, your child can stay in school. You still should get them real knowledge. That's out. Yeah, we do all that. Contract law, all that. Yep. Yep. We do all that amongst ourselves too. We don't just try to go get the colonists to do it and filling out paperwork. No, we learn how to contract amongst each other, how to be truthful amongst each other, how to be honorable amongst each other. If I give you my word, that's bond, and I honor that contract. Why do you think I developed all these books and I said 5 years ago I was going to do this? A lot of people laughed at me. See who's laughing now. I bet they out there still searching in the wilderness for something. Meanwhile, we woken up billions of people and more coming. And we got to make sure we pass this knowledge down. So guess what? Our children can do the same thing we did instead of doing what we did before this, which is what we know. That's why I want people to see pre-mental magic, post-mental magic. Look at all the arguing. Look at all the debating. Look at all the spells. Look at how the colonists got us to divide our own ancestry, where we think one is an Egyptian, one is an Olmec, one is a Mayan, one is an Aztec, one is an Inca, one is a this, one is a Yoruba, one is a Oraba, one is a Jugaba, one is a Jigana, one is a Papamba, one is a Konta, one is a Tanta, but one is a Pata, Tapana Patata, Tapana Patata. But then I say Moami, and they're like, oh, that's not that, that's this. Moami. So just because I went to a different area and talking about the same people, they spell change. Do you know we was once one world and still is? YouTube is right here, G. Like, whew, whew. Yeah, they stuck in the matrix, and look how they spell tricks, G. They stuck, hold on, they stuck in them what? Silly rabbits, G. You know, and I got empathy for them. That's why I do what I do, you know? That's why I do what I do. That's why people do what we do, you know? Tricks. Look at that, the matrix. Stuck in that one level, G. Oh yeah, for kids, cuz. For kids, G. I thank y'all too, man. Look, man, y'all know I thank y'all, G. Like I said, people thought we was a joke, man. I said, boy, we take them laughs. Alright. When we hit, you see it's hard though. They talk shit for so long. They lying about talking about something we was enslaved for 400 years. Slavery is eternal. You could be enslaved forever. Ain't no 400 years or none of it. Some of y'all been getting treated way worse than you think for way longer than you think. By your own relatives. You know your own relatives will enslave you. Some parents don't give a fuck about their kids. They had kids that had slaves. That's nothing new. You know that, right? You know some people got to be free from their house. Like, you think the government, we are the government. Genius. And when people don't respect my government, we come. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Yeah, that mental slavery, that's eternal. They don't understand that. That's why it was about being free. Oh, when the saints, not the new ones, old ones. You ain't gonna see us physically. Come marching in. Oh, when the saints, come learn what the saint symbol really represent. It ain't got nothing to do with slavery and all that stuff they telling you and all the trauma they putting on it. We break down this symbolism just like we break down every other symbolism. I'll give you a hint though. That centerpiece is your sternum. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Here's your sternum. Oh, when your saints come marching in. Oh, doesn't that look like, oh, when the saints. That's that piece right there for anyone that's not aware. Come marching in center. I bet you a saint can't tell you that. One of their saints. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Oh, I guess those other two sides is this rib cage and that rib. Oh, never mind. I might have just said too much. But I guess it means something super evil, just like this, right? See, we don't just break down and decode our ancient ancestor symbolism. We can break down this code that won't even tell you the truth of where these things come from. Peace symbol comes from what? The back of your brain. See the bottom part, cerebellum, boom, boom. See the top part of your brain, left, right, boom, boom. See the angleism in it? Oh yeah, peace. Let's look at the yin yang. They can't even tell you what that is, right? Oh. Both breaths, the inner you and the outer you, inner voice and the outer voice, right? Look at the left lung. This is your heart, vertebrae, lung, and rib cage from an aerial view. Heart right there. And this is both of your rib cages, but look at the outline of them. And look at the outline of this and look at the arteries right there. Boom. That's those two opening blocks right there, black and white side. Because you talk in this world and you also talk in the other world. It's when they come together, fully in spirit. A lot of us think we've been talking under our breath this whole time, and we think that does not matter. We think nobody heard us. We really don't realize how we're on both sides of the world. We go on the other side of the world every time we close our eyelids, or whenever we just zone out while we're here and we really thought we was dreaming. You see how they put spells on our stuff? Yeah, I mean, it's free and all that, but you know, at the end of the day, if you're really an honorable person, what's the point of getting knowledge and not building with people? What's the point of getting this knowledge and you work not to help build with those who help you get knowledge? Knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power. So it's not even about paying money, but the attention and all these type of things. And it's like, why we get knowledge from people not to help each other? Like, what type of colonist-minded people are we, right? Who really invent something and create something and earn something just to give it away? Yes, ma'am, those were lashes. Yep. Right? No, don't go with what the colonists say. You get my drift? That don't mean you charge either. Peep what I'm really saying. There's going to be people who have it to give, and there's going to be people that don't. And the knowledge is available to both versus somebody trying to dictate how you give away something you earned. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure they ass ain't at work for free giving away their body, which is your soul. Get my drift? Your brain, your mind. If they really believe that, make sure they out there doing nothing but charity work with whatever skill they developed. If they really believe that, make sure ain't no teachers in their society getting paid anything. If they really believe that, yeah. If they really believe that, don't downplay one profession. While you charging for yours. Stop playing with people. No, it shouldn't. Our ancestors did not believe that shit. What do you mean? You earn this. That's why the word earn is in learn. You earn this. You get my drift? You learn this. You earn this. Because how you learn all this knowledge, but you still selfish? Only a selfish person to do that. If you got it, give it. If you don't, then that's the only reason you ain't giving it. Them fake ass culture people spend their money on all these fake ass brands. Spend their money on drugs and things that don't help their people. All selfish matters. Spend their money on people they trying to possess and hypnotize to get them to do something, right? But then when they come to you, everything you do got to be free for them. And if you don't, you the bad person. Boy, y'all better get y'all stop. Because even like I said, all this knowledge out here for free, and them still same people, the main ones hating. Them still the same people, the main ones gonna make sure their kids pay for college. Them same people gonna be the same people making sure their kids get in debt instead of making sure they have the knowledge. Man, I don't want to, there's so many hypocrites over there. I'm tired of hypocrites. Stop telling me what I should do with my shit. I've been up here for 5+ years and we give it for free, and we still accept donations for anybody that want to help us. Right? People judge us, oh, this should be this. Okay, and we did that. Thousands of plus videos. Like, that don't count for nothing. That don't count for nothing. And we still going. You know, this adds on to this. Right? The people swearing up and down, knowledge should be free. Nigga, so should your service. So make sure when you fill out for your job next time, you tell them that you're willing to work for free, and you're going to show up every day like I did, and you're going to go for the extended time like I did, and you're going to give your all. Go ahead and do that and watch how the spirit make you feel like a dumb fuck. Go ahead and do that and watch how the spirit make you feel like you just got used and played. Go ahead and do that and watch you, boy, I ain't never teaching my children to do that. A laborer is worthy of his hire. Do you know that that's biblical? You sound like a colonist. A laborer is worthy of his hire. The knowledge right there. You clearly don't have the understanding, which is why you need my time. Which is why you need, that's where the soul comes into play. Plenty of people using them same images, as you can see. Y'all clearly not getting the same spirit, though. You're clearly not getting the same understanding, though. You're clearly not getting the same knowledge and insight. I don't got to put myself around no damn colonists that think I got to do something for them and they ain't never did shit for me. Boy, y'all backwards as shit. And I do not want people that, I'm glad you said that, and that's not coming at you. I'm addressing anybody that feel that type of way. Anybody. If God gave it to you, yes, give it freely. If you learned it and earned it, boy, that's your chart. That's your choice. That is your decision. When you own your shit, that's your decision, okay? Don't let them colonists tell you how you should be doing your shit. When you own your shit, you can do it however you choose to, and if people don't respect it, they can get the hell out your establishment. How about that? They can't appreciate what you already did and ... and the fact that it ain't my fault you missed the past 5 years. It ain't my fault you ... That has nothing to do with me. You probably busy spending your... Right. So no. Don't come around here telling me how to be a people or none of that. Telling our children they should be working for free. Boy, you sound like a damn colonist. Free labor. Like y'all be sharing all that fake ass, all them super big brands on your page for free, but your people probably got to pay you to get you to share, right? But you ain't a colonist. Okay. Free labor. I thought your ancestors were free labor. I thought you really went through slavery. I thought y'all really was so hurt about what happened to your ancestry. Right. I thought you was really so hurt, right? But if I go on your page, I guarantee your people ain't there. I guarantee your ancestry ain't there. I guarantee the understanding of your ancestry ain't there. I guarantee the way your ancestors spelled ain't there. And I ain't talking about nobody. If you brand new, you don't know. You ain't faulted for ain't nobody faulted, even if you do know and all that. Don't nobody have to do this. But don't be coming around acting like you sound like a colonist. Free labor. Our ancestors made sure people got paid for their work, so I don't know what you thought. Let me see you take off. I still had a job, but let me see you really build this curriculum and understand once you see our curriculum and see how much time it comes in. So you gonna straight take this much time from your life and your soul and your family, right? You think this took 10 minutes to make? You think this took 10 minutes to research? And I mind you, I didn't go through the internet. Mind you, I didn't go through Google. Mind you, I didn't go through none of their books. You get my drift? And I ain't talking that this, and I feel like everybody who learns something should be able to do whatever they want with it. If they choose to do something for you, they do something for you. If they choose to charge, respect them. You get my drift? That's all I'm saying. And if a person don't have it, still help them. If what you got help, that's my principle. That's my motto. I don't know what people think. You get my drift? Yeah, but that culture did it. We ain't raised that much money, y'all, through them thousands of videos. We ain't raised that much money through them. No, we had consistent people who kept supporting us. It was just a few, select few. That culture show you how poor they are, how unrighteous they are, how evil they are, how much they'll just use you and drain you. Hold on. It says stop attacking and cursing. It's a turn off. Tell your people that. Take your punk ass out this video and go tell your people that. Everybody that spell like you. For one, cursing is spells. You cursing for right now. That's why you also got cursive language. You can use that same language in cursive. Cursive are not just words. Your whole language is cursed. For one, because you switched everything up. You say it's a turn off, right? Because I'm trying to turn that colonist off on you. You soft right now. You ain't never even spoke to me. So you just told me something to do. Right. They already blocked. Block anyway, but yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Don't even know this person trying to tell me what to do already. You soft. Like I'm trying to turn a dude on. Hey, still come down. Colonists. Woo! Woo! That's crazy. It's soft. That's why the neighborhoods ain't safe no more. That's why the neighborhoods ain't protected no more. Soft little boys like that was raised in schools and in the church. Right? Ain't talking about everybody. Ain't talking about every church. Ain't talking about every school. But majority, yeah. So let's look at what spells is, because they don't know what spells is. They was told by a colonist. I can use whatever word I want, nigga. What is you talking about? I can use whatever word I want. And then you can falsely accuse me of cursing. Remember, it's consequences for falsely accusing people, though. You really are in court. Play with me if you want. Don't take that shit lightly. You gonna see me in court. I ain't talking about no fake colonist court either. Them ain't real judges. Nigga, God the judge. I will see all y'all in court. If you ever stole from me, if you ever, you ever curse me, I will see you in court, buddy. I already probably have. Oh, yes. I ain't talking about no colonist court either. Trust me. Take you to real court. Just like I took the rest of them. Handle it with a real jury and real judge. Let's look at what a spell says. Like I said, they got multiple definitions. It's just so people know they're using magic. P come after the N. Okay, yeah. It's right here. Spell. Okay. What is spell? First definition.
Is everyone in class? We have everyone in class? Red pills, blue pills, clear pills. Hey, what's up, everybody? All right. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? And I thank all of y'all who support. I thank all of y'all who truly help us. I thank all of y'all who respect us. And we're going to keep doing for the people forever. I ain't never made this about money or none of that, but this is about principle. This is about soul. This is about respect. This is about bonding. I'm not trying to just give people knowledge, and we ain't trying to get to know each other and really get together and really protect each other and really be honorable and really be truthful. And really, if you get my knowledge for any other purpose than what I'm telling you is intended for, you breach the trust. If you get my knowledge for any other purpose than what I just told you is here for, then dog, you're not honorable. You're not, no. Right, good. And you spell court wrong. I wasn't talking about that type of court. I'm talking about the Q-U-A-R-T. Right, like the moon, court, real court. Right. I just said not to call in this court. Keep that in mind. I just told you. There's multiple ways to spell that because they play games like that. I see you on the inside. Yeah, we do all of that. So if you really want to learn that type of stuff, talk to me in private. We don't talk that type of stuff out here, right? I don't even know you, right? So we're not going to talk about tax, none of that. No. We have our world together. We have our people together. We build, we bond, we do what we need to do. We take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. We don't have to prove to you we got this in the back. You'll find out if you're honorable. You'll find out if you really want to know. You'll find out if you're really, you get what I'm saying? Court. What? Yep, I know. It's going to be a lot of booms. Trust me. Spell, because how do you spell that different? What spell? But people don't use magic every day. It says spell is to name, write, but they got the word R-I-T-E, the W-R-I-T, or print in order the letters of a word. Next, deaf. Ironically, we're learning definitions, but the word deaf means no sound, right? I know they spell it different, y'all, but peep game. The dictionary is filled with definitions. No, you never reached out to us. We answer all of our inboxes and all of our emails. So unless you actually just reached in from the past few hours that we've been out here, no, you're just lying. Sorry, I'm not letting no followers or no other people really get away with that anymore. I'm actually going to delete that. Don't know you. We answer all of our stuff. If you go to our actual Facebook page, they'll tell you we actually answer our stuff daily. It tells you right on Facebook. They'll tell you. Trust me. If you actually took the time to email mentalmagicomniverse@gmail, if you actually took the time to message us actually through the Mental Magic page, no. So it either just didn't come through or just resend it. We did check. It's not there. Just send it. It's not there. It didn't make it to us. That's all. I don't blame you right away either. I know that this is spiritual warfare. I know that they actually take things away. They've removed people. They've added people I didn't add and all that type of stuff. So I'm not coming at you about it. But no, there has been people who lied and act like I sent this, I did that. That's how it's easy to even make somebody look like they did this or did. And it's like, no. The responsibility is on the people to do something too. Keep that in mind. A lot of people lie and swear up and down. And no, man, it's so easy to talk that talk out here. You get what I'm saying? You said it was on Facebook Messenger? Yeah, no, I don't have Messenger like that. If you can, like I said, inbox our Mental Magic page. The information pinned at the top of the video. How y'all doing, man? Let me slow down. Yeah, my YouTube right here. Slow down. How y'all? We're about to be coming up on 2 hours, and they shut our videos off after 2 hours. Just letting you know ahead of time. They do shut our videos off at about 2 hours and 2 hours 11 minutes. So we push it to the limit. It used to be 4 hours, but they changed that. Right here. I mean, I'm going to feed all. We feed positive and negative. So hopefully you just don't judge me for feeding my negative family because they family too. Hopefully you still love me and support me, even though I do feed my positive and negative family instead of letting them starve and realizing some of them just hurt. Some of them just need a little help. Some of them just need to be talked to. Some of them just need a little support. Some of them just need somebody honorable. Here's our YouTube right here. All right. So I thank y'all that don't judge us and none of that type of stuff. You see, they actually need us. Us ignoring it ain't going to help. Right here, Mental Magic Omniverse. Thank you to all the subscribers and all that type of stuff and the people that truly do support us in any form or fashion. I ain't saying you got to subscribe, and then just for the people who looking for that knowledge, like I said, that we're going to be re-putting out, that we already put out from the thousands of videos we did on Facebook or whatever. But our main focus and primary focus, just so everybody know,
Once again, like I said, if anybody want to support us, our ministry, our school, our works, our family, the video, just the work we do, period. You get my drift? That's our information right there. Cash App, I am MMO. Mental Magic Omniverse at Gmail is our PayPal, and that's our GoFundMe link right on our Mental Magic page. Just so you always know where to go, because we're going to continuously do this. But my main focus right now, and my family and I, we have been putting together these books, right? We can sit around and talk all day, but learning is even more important, right? So we have been putting together these books. We all of these posts and all of this information is letting you know what it is that will be within the books, and letting you know what it is that we break down, what we discover, what we decode. These are our works, and like I said, man, once you learn it and know it, you do have every right to teach it. You do have every right to put it out. You do have every right yourself to represent it. It's your culture, man. Like, we're not trying to hold nothing back. We're just trying to make sure it's just not about putting spells on us and just posting knowledge and acting like this, but you really behind the scenes treating people like shit. You're really behind the scenes lying to people. You're really behind the scenes not even treating the people who loving you right, or you're really behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what all this is about. So, you know, all these posts and all this stuff took years, and it took time to build. As y'all can see, we put all this knowledge out, so this takes time to even get through all of this. Believe it or not, it's going to take time to really see all of this. Believe it or not, it's going to take time to really learn all of this, which is what these videos and all the type of stuff for. But like I said, my main focus is this. If you're ever interested in our private courses, you can email us at mentalmagicomniverse@gmail.com. We already have some recorded, and we have upcoming courses. Believe it or not, that's what this collection is about. So all the knowledge you hear within this, if you're confused about it or truly just want to know the full truth about it or more about it, or, you know, advance your studies, advance your seeing, advance your hearing, advance your sight, advance your love, advance your feeling, advance your life, and all of those other things. Right here, man. These are the books and stuff that we're working on the back end. So when I'm not out here and I'm not at work and all the other stuff, this is what we're doing. Piecing together these things for our people. You get my drift? I'm showing you. Right here. I'm showing you. Once you get these videos, you'll see it can't be said in 2 minutes. Once you get these videos, you'll see why I took all these videos. Once you get the audios and the PDFs and all that, and you understand we got something to protect. Yes, man, we have a rise high ship. We don't say fail low because that means something, right? Fail low. Get what I mean? But yes, we do that. That I know what word you're saying. Yes, ma'am. Have a whole group virtually and all that type of stuff too. If anybody want to meet up, like I said, I don't take social media serious like that. I don't take Facebook serious like that. I don't take none of these websites serious like that. But I do take my people serious. I do take the knowledge serious, as you can see. I do take my ancestors serious. I do take the work serious. So, no, I am magic. It's not that I have magic. We are magic. Mental magic is about you. Right? Mental magic is all you. That's what this is about. Oh, that's probably, if you want to get involved, we look forward to it. I truly, you know what I'm saying? Anybody truly trying to get involved, we thank you. Trust me. We honored and we ready. Like I said, these are hours upon hours. Ain't no way you could break this down from the way it was already broken down. And when you learn it, you'll see that. You'll learn. Hold on. Mental magic, big baby. Just letting y'all know. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure they finna end this video. I'm not finna end it, but watch them end it. They just like they cut it and all that. We used to do videos for 4 hours long, but they even stopped that. So like I said, you just gonna watch. It's at 2:08 right now. I bet you around like 2:12. All the rest of these mugs have been ending around 2:12. So I just had to learn just the ways and the things that it is. So I got lectures up on my page too. If you ever want to see anything, it's all about you, which is us. And you know what I'm saying? So, you know, all of the information is right there. Right? You come to it, it comes through you. Period. And I thank y'all, man. Oh, let's look at the second definition of spell real quick before they end it. It says a magic formula. This is in your dictionary. For the same word. They say, well, that's for spell as a verb. The other one is for spell as a noun. Shut up. Spell is a magic formula, a controlling influence. This is in your dictionary. Look up spelling and what a spell is in your own dictionary and realize you use magic too every single day. Your own book tells you. And you use that magic to cover up our truth. You use that magic to lie on our ancestry. You use that magic to control and use people as it tells you what it's used for. You use that magic, don't you? You use that magic to get people to do what you want them to do. You use that magic in all evil forms instead of using it to actually, what? See what it's used for the proper term, for the actual people, to really help the people. You get what I'm saying? And really give honor to the people that even showed you spelling in the first place, long before it was just about all them false spells. And really teaching how to read, because if you really knew how to read, that alpha beta was supposed to teach you how to read other languages. Alpha beta is not meant to just teach you how to read things in alpha beta only. School wasn't supposed to do that. School was supposed to prepare your mind to be capable of learning, growing, seeing, life starts. Thank y'all for the donations, G. Thank y'all for the support. Just got the notification. Truly do, man. Like, come on, and you see what school about around us. I ain't trying to act no fake professional. I ain't trying to please no colonists. If you don't like me from being me, goodbye. Poof. Be gone, as they would say, the magic words. Right. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. And we broke the spell of this generation, and I'm glad. We broke the possession of this generation. We broke these generational curses right here in your face by breaking these generational spells that was not passed down from our ancestry, but was passed down through colonizers. They didn't have their best interests at heart for us. And to learn to really see our people and renew our mind on how we treat each other, instead of thinking it's about colonists treating us right, it's about us treating us right. We was royal amongst each other. It wasn't about colonists treating us right. They gonna always disrespect you. It don't matter what complexion, what this, they could be on woman, you're this, you're that. It's a mind thing. That's why you got to get that mind out of people, especially if you want the best. They learn to divide your family without even physically going in, because they came in through the spells. The sound, the spirit, G. And y'all know, you know that love, G. I don't know what people thought, man. I don't know what more we can do, you know? Yeah, the spell is really broken, you know? And we got the works to help you do all that. Man, these works gonna help you get all that change done. All that done, so we can align, so we can truly align, instead of thinking it's about this planet and that. You see how they got cult people over there thinking it's about planets outside of us aligning, but they ain't even looking at their people and how disaligned they are, knowing we Moomyans, which are stars, and we should be aligning.